Live?
Yes.
All right, good morning, everybody. Okay, Tuesday it is. Justin's, your bowl is gone.
It is gone, yes.
That's
it is
cleaned?
It is cleaned. Well, it was put in the dishwasher. I rinsed it off,
It's progress.
put it in the dishwasher. Even though
Okay.
Making its way to clean.
That's something, I
I
guess. Yeah.
personally think that dishes get cleaned better not in the dishwasher.
Why'd you put it in the dishwasher then?
Because I don't have any sponges. I need to go out and get
You
sponges.
have a single sponge in Bubba's house?
Well, we had a scrub mommy, but I used it to clean my grill.
Oh, there's a Scrub Mommy in addition to Scrub
It's
Daddy?
a scrub daddy, but with a softer
Most famous
side.
Shark Tank product of all, I think. Probably a Scrub Daddy.
Probably the most successful.
I'd say, right?
Is Scrub Mommy a Justin thing, or is that a real product?
No, it's a scrub
He built
daddy.
it.
Because he called it a Scrub
He
Daddy
built
with a softer
That's
side.
what that's what
That feels like his tag.
That feels like something that Scrub Daddy guy would do, though.
Yeah, I guess.
That guy's a hard dough. But good for him. Yeah. What are you doing?
Was that a Lori buy?
I was just making sure.
That was Lori By. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was fake. Like, Kevin was the only one that I think made a bid for it. Everyone else was like, this is dumb. And Lord, give Lori credit. She saw. Yeah, that's made over $1 billion, I think.
Oh, it's like the biggest.
Squatty Potty's been big. Obviously, they turned down whatchamacallit,
Oh, Ring.
Ring.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that guy, that loser host who came back, like they had to pretend like he'd kiss his ass. He was a terrible guest shark. Anyway, but I don't disagree. Nice hand washed. You feel like you've done something too.
Yeah.
You need a little elbow grease.
Yeah.
But why don't you get a sponge today?
I probably will.
All right, good.
Got some by Home Depot.
American Dream. When I was a kid, I used to watch the We Are the World, the song.
Sure.
The making of documentary that Jane Fonda hosted when I was a kid. It was on HBO all the time, but we recorded. It was part of you could tape 4 movies on a VHS, a long playing one at that point. I had Tex, which is a Matt Dillon movie, which I liked. Vacation, which I would pause all the time because of Beverly Angeles boobs and Matt would to it. We Are the World, and I can't remember the 4th, and it's bothering me. But at the end of that, they're done doing the song, and they're going to production. And at one point, they show Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles working the piano, and not since that moment, so much blind talent in the working, I would say.
Yeah, long way to go, but
Yes, I got there. I got there.
Talent's
Glide
strong.
Dowell's debut. How you doing?
Doing well. How are you?
Good. How blind are you?
I was describing to Mike earlier. He can probably see more of the room than I can.
Can you see me or no?
I can see you, but
Yeah.
I can't see any details to you. But I can
Okay.
sort of read.
Oh, okay.
I have like a tunnel like this.
Oh, gotcha. All right.
Really,
okay.
3 blind guys.
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm kind of stolen.
Yeah,
valor, though.
Justin will be blind one
drive.
day, right?
I will be legally blind one
That's
day.
unbelievable.
Yes.
I mean, I got my readers, but jeez.
I appreciate that it doesn't take full credit.
Yeah.
I'll be,
I can drive.
Well, when you're in a room
I'll
with
be
these-
legally blind.
Well, how'd you get here, Blind Owl?
My wife drove me.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, you got married?
Yep.
How long you been married for?
4 years? 3
4 years,
3
yeah.
4 years.
And she can see.
I hope so.
Yeah. Huh, okay. All right.
Yes.
That's interesting. All right, well, that's nice. Good for her marrying a blind guy. That should some courage. Album would do it, God knows. Put Mike on the farm. Hope it buries him. Just send him out some meat in his hand at night and wander around the
Doesn't sound so
prairie.
bad.
That's not a bad way to go. You were in the world for a while, then you left. No, am I wrong?
Yeah, I did the wrap-up show with Justin every Friday.
Oh, that's right. There you go, Justin. Remember that
Yeah,
one?
I do. Yes.
Yeah. You like Blind Owl?
I do like Blind Owl.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a good Minifan.
Yeah.
Got some good blind guy talking before the show.
Awesome. Good Westfield talk.
Westfield
Oh, yeah.
talk.
Oh, you're a Westfield guy as well?
Oh, yes.
That's where the owl comes from.
Oh, what? Is there something going on there? Like
Something
in the air
water?
or in the
Yeah.
water or something?
No, I don't think so.
Is the blind level higher there?
Well, it's weird because we were thinking, like, how did we never run into each other?
Physically collide.
Same
He
age or
also,
no?
neither of us
I'm a year
had,
younger than him.
Yeah, so same. Yeah, you guys ever in any groups or anything?
neither of us had the sticks.
We never used the canes back then.
Oh,
So it wasn't
you go to,
clear.
like, camps or anything like that.
No.
Yeah, right. Huh.
Try to avoid camps.
Your parents treated you guys like you were normal, kind of. Yeah, which was a mistake probably. But there you go.
definitely.
But now we finally met.
We
That's
did.
right.
You haven't met before today?
Oh, we met.
At
We met
live
at
shows or
live
whatever?
shows and stuff, yeah.
Okay, good. Well, it's good to have you here. What's going on, Justin?
Some stuff going on. You see
Good.
Matt,
I like
you
that.
see Matt from Providence going back and forth last night with.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ!
He gets fired up, huh?
Yeah. Gee, so Pat, who's a homosexual, he prefers the company of men sexually to women.
Mm-hmm.
But I imagine he's probably had sex. I don't know that if he's had sex with a woman.
I don't
Don't
know.
they call it a gold star gay if you haven't?
Right. Yes, that was my old friend Alex Reamer used to say.
Yes.
That. Yeah. And I don't think Alex has ever been with a woman. I don't think.
Okay.
I don't know if Pat's been with a woman.
I don't know.
You could seduce him with a female minifig.
He's
before the
fairly
game.
young, right? And he's been out for a while. So
But he does I think he does like drugs and stuff. So I could see him just throwing it in at some
just wherever it lies.
orgies, the
after it
gays
somehow.
guy. I don't know, maybe like, don't girls like like hanging out with gay guys. Like it's like almost like a bachelor party. They bring them there and they're like toys almost.
I suppose.
Yeah,
I
they,
guess that
they
happens,
feel
yeah.
like safe.
Yeah, but Pat, I can see Pat's tall too. You know, he rides a motorcycle. So I wonder if he's
Yeah, he
even
could get
gay.
some ass.
Yeah,
I bet he could.
Some puss.
Yeah.
He was an athlete, right?
yeah. Oh, yeah, he's a pretty good player. So he likes a certain sandwich at D'Angelo's, right?
Yeah, he had
If
a
you know what I mean.
Yes.
he had a post that says when D'Angelo's was in its prime, there was nothing else like it.
A homo.
They did have good turkey subs.
Turkey subs. Well, yeah, they're best known for their steak and cheese, right? D'Angelo's.
I think so.
Yeah.
for sure.
I think they
were
called it
bought.
number 9 or
They were
whatever.
bought by
Papagino's.
Papagino's group, right? Pepsi, I think,
Yes.
owns them because now every Papagino's you go to is a D'Angelo's Papagino's.
All the new ones opening
Like
up?
the one we went to in Burlington,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
day, which stinks. They don't know no new ones open now.
That's a good point.
They just slice it in half and say, this is whatever. So how did this lead to Matt from Providence saying he's a homosexual?
You know, there's been some going back and forth on Twitter between the two teams.
Yeah.
Matt from Providence quote tweets this and says, "Nothing gayer than ordering a fucking turkey sandwich at
Ooh,
D'Angelo's.
by that, I'll call you
Whoops.
gay. Yeah.
I am what I am, and I accept it.
Number 9 or bust, loser."
Ooh, what's number 9?
Ooh, that is good too.
Is that an insult to Pat that he's gay?
I was about to
Nothing
say.
I
gayer.
mean, it is. Well, I mean, yeah, if you're really gay, is that a win or a loss? Because he's saying you're like very, very gay.
But
That's
yeah,
a
he
massive-
hosts
but-
a
I
gay
know, but
shirts out and about.
Hosted.
Whatever the hell it is.
Hosted. Doesn't
Hosted,
host
yeah.
anymore. But would Pat rather be like a middle gay, like a 6 out of 10 gay? Because Pat rather, because Matt's saying you're a total homo. Like,
Right.
You're ordering
I
this
think he would
turkey.
say he is, yeah.
I've had the turkey sandwich at D'Angelo's.
It's good, isn't it?
Number 9 is the steak. Steak.
Yeah,
and
it's like a
cheese.
That's
steak
what's
bomb,
best
right?
known. Yeah. That's otherwise known as the pussy meal. Because you're eating that, then you're eating pussy after. I
Yeah.
think.
That's right.
And then Pat responded. Pat, who's not sensitive, is usually. I felt a little sensitive, no?
Yes.
Which I mean, I guess like the guy's like shitting on him. I don't know. Is he not supposed to respond?
He said using gay as a slur against a gay man, classy and normal behavior.
Did he say something about the Minifans or something?
Yes, Matt from Providence is just affirming your sexuality via sandwich order. That's all. And then Pat responds and says, sucks, because 99% of Minifans are great people and in on the joke. And then there are guys like you.
Oh.
Just a very weird thing to tweet.
Yeah.
And then someone responds, 99% is a high number for Minifans, but your point on Matt checks out.
Who's that?
Tony from Maine.
Asshole.
Yeah.
Who's that? Isn't that what's his face or no?
No, it was Gig's partner.
Yeah, is that him?
Yes.
Oh, is he an anti-Minifan now or no?
I don't know.
He's probably fucking around. I think he's a nice
think-
guy.
I thought he was a
isn't
nice guy.
Fucking around.
Yeah.
And then Pat says, okay, true.
There you go. All right, we came to it.
What an exchange.
I mean, they almost have to have one of these. If we have a big game coming up, they almost have to go to the Angels together, break bread, and shake hands, and calm the mass.
This is like
I don't know if Matt would want to touch him, you know?
well, no, you're right. They mean
catch
different
it.
parts of the parts of the room. Yeah,
this is like Larry Bird and what's his name?
Isaiah Thomas.
Yes.
Yeah, like there has to be. But we're in a war right now, so you can't do that. I mean, look, if it comes down to sandwiches leading to passion, I suppose. I'm looking at it as: do we need to give Pat unnecessary fuel?
Right.
That's just motivation.
Right. Is this going to
Bulletin board
be a
material.
pride game now or something?
Right.
You know?
So, like, I don't, Yeah, that. I don't know. But Matt's a feisty guy, I think, as you know, Mike.
Certainly, yes.
He's a passionate guy. So I don't. But he said he made his career off being gay, right? Didn't he say that also?
Yes.
Yeah, it's kind of true, I guess, in a way.
I suppose.
His podcast was called Out and About.
Yeah. So we got a battle. So I mean, look, it's another subplot of the game, I guess. I don't know. I didn't know ordering a turkey sandwich was gay.
Apparently, I'm gay.
What else is on what other sandwiches do we have?
Let me see here.
A couple of mo's in here.
Jesus.
Two blinds, two queers.
God almighty. You've never had a turkey sandwich, Mike?
I don't order it, certainly.
But you never had one.
Not in public.
Have you had one?
Sure, you have.
At least give me that. Have you had one?
Not in public. Like
Have you had one?
Some queer.
Have you had one?
Have you had one?
Give me that at least.
I have had a turkey
Damn
sandwich.
right. Bet you put mayonnaise on it too. You're queer.
What do we got?
Let me see. Grilled sandwiches.
Okay.
They just have like the Korean barbecue and cheese,
That doesn't feel gay to me.
No,
barbecue cheddar.
No.
seems hetero.
Ooh.
Yeah.
This
I would
one-
say any
this
barbecue
one-
is hetero.
I
I'll
agree.
go that
I
far.
agree with that.
This one to keep it in the pan. The Vermonter.
No. Jesus Christ.
Well, Mike,
You might as well just get it right in your fucking throat at that point. Does the guy put it on his dick and shove it down your throat? Is that how it works?
Maybe that's what Mike goes up to Vermont.
Oh, no question.
that's what he does.
to
Experiments, yeah.
Yes.
The Southwestern,
That sounds gay to me.
the steak bomb,
That's guy. I mean, that's fucking men right there. That's
do love
just
steak
guys.
bomb.
That's
Yes,
guys.
yeah.
teriyaki,
What's in that?
chicken teriyaki.
Oh, teriyaki. Teriyaki's a gay word to me. I'm
It is.
gonna
It
get
does
the
feel,
terry.
it feels
I'm
like a
gonna get the
euphemism
terry.
for cum.
Terry, I think.
It's like a word, Jerry. I get the teriyaki. That's like one of those words. I think.
Cheeseburger.
Who's going to D'Angelo's to get a cheeseburger?
That's a manly meal, though.
From
No?
D'Angelo's? That's
Yeah, I'm kind
It's
of
a
with Justin
good
on
old
this one.
fashioned, but it's a cheeseburger sub you're talking, right?
Ooh, I do like
a
a
grilled
cheeseburger,
sam.
so-
Yeah.
I'll say it right now. I don't think D'Angelo does not seem like a gay place to me at all. This is where guys go.
Almost anti-gay.
Well, I'm not. I'm not saying that they tell people. I've seen them remove people.
Sure.
But, gee, right. Oh, I'm not even going to say this. I think I'm right. When my mom and dad were sick, we went up to Maine, Ryan and I, right after, to go get, oh my God, I think this is true. To get something for my mom in Maine, specifically, she needed it. We drove up together. There's a D'Angelo's, at that point, it was around, somewhere on the Massachusetts, New Hampshire border part. I forget where it was. I think we might have split a foot-long turkey.
Oh my God. This is Ryan. He's black. He's gay. Pick
I
an
know, what
identity.
is so gay? That is super gay.
Is he transitioning later? Like, what's going on?
Jesus, we split it.
Did you each start at one end? And
Lady in the Tramp?
Yeah, Jesus. Go ahead, continue, Justin.
There is the lobster roll.
I mean, that's not gay. I
I don't know.
think.
Shellfish seems
That
a
can be
little-
expensive.
There's a lobster up to $300 for 4 people.
That's true. I
Ridiculous.
forgot about that.
There's a lobster roll, but there's also a lobster sandwich.
How much is that?
This
feels like a lot. A
This
lot
one,
of
lobster roll.
You call it D'Angelo's? I know they're open. Well, let's talk to somebody there and see if the gay people are ordering. That seems reasonable, no?
Get to the bottom of this.
Yes. That's not necessary. Let me see.
Just got that, Mike.
Thanks.
There's one open in Waltham.
In Waltham? Oh, yeah, I know where that is.
Hi, and thank you for
Hi.
calling D'Angelo Grilled Sandwiches.
That's a
now
woman
with
right
new
there.
extended
Fuck
summer
her and
hours.
eat a fucking
Check your
steak sandwich.
location for our
Some
early
rug muncher
morning
bros?
and late night hours.
That's a good point.
Turn up the heat.
Yeah, the
this
lesbians
summer
order
with our
turkey
new burger
sandwiches?
offering. Enjoy the classic
I would think they would
cheeseburger
stick to the
with
beef,
fresh
right?
beef
I
patty.
think.
I hate this about
Melty
Papa
American
Gino's too, where
cheese
if you
on a
call them,
fresh
they're like,
roll.
you should order
Or
online.
Slice it up with our
And
new
it's like, what's going
jalapeno
on?
and cheddar burger.
That's the way the world
And
works.
with
chain
Chipotle and
does that
bacon
now. If it's not a
burger.
mom and pop,
Starting at just
Yeah,
they want you to order
$9.99,
online.
Plus add chips and a drink for only $3. Limited time only. We'll be right with you to take your order.
Thank you.
Thank goodness.
guys like me and him, that's tough.
Yeah,
you
online
guys are-
sucks.
It's a pain in the ass.
Did you know you can order on
Your 49 receipt is going to be pick up or delivery.
A question about do you have a turkey sandwich?
We do.
Okay, do you find that this is on social media last night? This is inelegant. Do you find that homosexuals are more likely to eat the turkey sandwich or heterosexuals? Again, not my thought originally. Matt from Providence.
I mean, this question, I don't know. I mean, we sell turkey a lot, but I don't count,
Do you see homos eating them? I don't mean to be crude, but I just got to ask the question. I don't like doing it.
That's okay. I could say it's like, more female, I believe. So
Yeah.
like,
See. Okay.
especially
Thank you.
on a hot day.
Thank you. I'm a hot. Exactly. Thank you very much. Thank you. Levitate. Thank you. There you go. I mean, you ask a question, you get an answer.
I can be honest. Based on his reaction, it seems like almost exclusively gay men.
I think Matt from Providence broke something.
He
here.
didn't want to say it, but I think
Put it
that's
this
what
way,
he was hinting.
I find it astonishing. I've been to D'Angelo's and Papagino's in my life. I'll say 1,000 times, which is probably over exaggerating, but maybe not as a kid. I used to go all the time in high school.
Okay.
To say he's never seen a woman order a turkey sandwich is an incredible thing.
That's a bold move. That's
He
a
could be
bold
new.
statement.
He sounds like he's been around the block, though.
I suppose.
Or is he saying that people who order turkey sandwiches are never with women?
No, he said. He said no women though.
Well, I can tell you that's just not true.
Yeah.
I've done it.
Maybe not there with him though.
That's true. I didn't go to Waltham.
I don't know. So there you go. So Matt from Providence, I guess, breaking some news.
The Waltham D'Angelo is a scene.
Yeah, Jesus.
I go there Friday nights.
I might start going. I like that. So there you go. Okay, what else?
Let's see here. Did you see this? Like people are up in arms. James Gunn came out and said that Superman is an immigrant.
Oh yeah.
So
Isn't he kind of?
Alien.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Alien, not immigrant.
I mean, he's not from America, right?
yeah. So MAGA was.
They're not happy about that.
Yeah, people are up in arms on that.
It's a good thing to get concerned with.
It's a battle worth fighting. Did they? I saw they start releasing some reviews last night. What's the
People
word?
are saying it's good. It's like a good start to the DC verse or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how much money it's going to make.
It'll do
It'll
fine.
probably do well, right?
Yeah, it's a ceiling to it. I don't think it's gonna make $1 billion, but it'll make like 700 million worldwide. It seems like it's mixed, but the problem is they just can't land the Superman movie. Ever since the first one, it's like not an interesting movie.
Well, there's a million Superman, like superheroes now.
But it's also like Superman. You can't like.
can do
He
anything.
never
does everything.
loses.
Yeah.
He can't lose.
Unless he walks into a house of kryptonite.
Right. Like and you know how it's gonna work. And Nicholas Holt's a bad guy, Lex Luthor, and he'll get outsmarted at the end. I like it to be daring and interesting, but I'll see it. I don't think it's gonna be great. Clemmer, I heard Clemmer again on the BO Boys, and he's like, I love Superman. Like Clemmer, just like watching Superman, like as a kid. I'm sure Clemmer as a kid is just weird.
What's wrong?
Just a weird,
Just shorter
But
version
he's
of
the type
him,
of
right?
kid I could see liking
Oh,
Superman.
definitely. Yeah, for sure. Like he's in his little world. He's by himself. He's got his baseball encyclopedia. Yeah.
Well,
He can
Superman's
fly.
actually the better superhero.
Yeah, he can fly and all that.
I think he likes Batman more.
Oh, he does?
I think so.
Oh, really?
I think I've heard him say.
So he's a
somewhere.
DC guy.
I think so.
I think he. Oh, yeah. I guess he's not a Marvel guy, right?
I don't think he's as big on Marvel as other people are. Like I think Robbie Fox is a big Marvel.
Huge, right? Yeah, and like almost an apologist, right?
Robbie.
Yeah.
I think that's Robbie with a lot. Like if Robbie likes something, but he'll tell you, he'll be like, I don't care.
When did he tell you this?
I just from what I've seen.
Oh, okay. I think privately told you this.
No. I haven't had a.
But you guys went to
private
D'Angelo's
You
together.
can talk to him at
explain a little bit.
the trivia.
I talked to him a little bit.
Yeah, he's a very nice guy. He's a good kid. He seemed very happy at the concert this weekend.
Oh,
Oasis, yeah.
I don't
Which
get the big
was-
deal with them.
What do you mean?
I don't understand them.
You don't understand them?
Like,
you don't understand what they're saying?
I know they're musicians, but like I don't find them that good.
They're
What's the-
bigger than they seem. Like they have.
Good move going away for a while.
Yeah, they have
Yeah,
that one album, right?
They got bigger because they were gone for a while.
And they
I
hate
like
each
them.
other.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I wonder how long that's going to last. This tour, but it's very. They're saying some of this tour is super limited. They have 4 dates in the U.S. I think, or 5 dates or something. So it's like I think they're done in like October or something.
Probably smart of them to know.
Oh, great
Not
move!
gonna- not gonna last
Great
long.
move.
I
They're
didn't
gonna
know
make
they
a
hated each other.
fortune. Oh God, yeah. The brothers they hate
Like
each other.
legendarily. Yeah.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
I like them fine. I mean, like I don't. It's an age thing too. I think like Robbie's probably in his 30s.
I think
If
he's
that?
a little bit older than me.
Yeah, so like those for them, maybe like your age might. To me, they're. It's an easy thing to
Wonderwall
say,
was
but-
my class song.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And to me, it's like easy, but like they sound like the Beatles. So that's fine. But like but boy, people are into this fucking tour right now. Jesus Christ, it's crazy. But yeah, I think they're doing a couple of shows in L.A. maybe, a show in Chicago, and a couple in where the Giants and the Jets play. That's it. Yeah, I think that's it.
They only have one album, and they're gonna do.
Well, they have a couple of
Oh,
albums.
okay.
But the one album was like the big.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
where like their
all
hits
right,
are,
all right.
right?
Yeah, I think I can't. I'm not gonna say like I know. I like their hits. I can't pretend to be an Oasis fan.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I only know the 2. Champagne. What is it?
Supernova.
Supernova and
Yeah.
Wonderwall.
yeah, they have
Don't look back in anger.
right. They have that as well. I mean, yeah, I'm not a huge. I'm looking at their set list here. Let's see. So yeah, this tour of a name. Oasis Live 25. Same set list both nights. Yeah. But yeah, hey, good for them. Yeah, they hadn't played since August 2009.
Oh, wow.
It's the first time in 16 years they're back. So good for them. Yeah. What else?
You see, this was this weekend, but Ozzy had his last concert.
I did. He was sitting down. He
Yeah.
sounds okay though.
He sounds fine, but
All right.
Yeah, I thought you sounded okay. I'm not again. That's not my world. That music is not my world. I can't listen to Black Sabbath or anything. But it was a big show, right? Where was it? It was where everyone was there. Like Axl Rose, Guns N' Roses were there.
it was in England.
Yeah, but it was like a festival, wasn't it? I feel like.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be Ozfest? Do they still do that?
I don't think it was that. I think it was something else. It might have been, but it was some festival. I thought. But this way, Ozzy Osbourne's not playing a 2.5-hour concert. He can't even stand at this point.
That makes sense.
Could he
yeah.
do that in his prime?
Oh,
Yeah, he was crazy. Jesus, oh my God, yeah.
He
was
could
the
just be
one-
too drugged out to do anything.
Yeah, but they're all like that. I mean, yeah,
fine.
he was bringing it back then.
never a Sabbath person though.
No, you? I don't like heavy metal.
I liked some of the songs, but
Yeah, it's fine,
People who
but-
like really like Black Sabbath really like Black Sabbath.
Oh, they're crazy. It's true. It's like ACD. It's like they Black Sabbath. If Ozzy was okay, they'd probably play stadiums now. I think if they did like a final tour.
yeah. My dad used to tell me the
Iron Maiden. People like I don't know what the fuck is. When I was a kid, I was scared of Iron Maiden.
Oh, Iron
what the
Maiden's
fuck
awesome.
is that?
Well, it's a weird 2 lives he had where he's the Prince of Darkness or whatever the fuck he is.
Right.
And
The daughter.
then,
and,
then he was
kind of ruined like society.
yes,
With like the
Oh,
Osbournes.
definitely did.
Yeah.
yeah. What were you saying, Justin?
my dad used to tell me horror stories of Ozfest at the Xfinity Center where people would just go and just riot.
Your dad would go to these things?
No, he worked them.
Oh,
He was a
yeah,
police
yeah,
officer.
yeah. Right. Yeah. Jesus. Yeah, but it looks like how old is Ozzy now?
Let me see.
Probably in his.
Bruce is 75, so I'd say Ozzy's 78. Maybe
Yeah, he's got to be older than that.
was he 80?
80, I think.
He is 76 years old.
76. Jesus. So when he was doing the Osbournes, he was like my age.
Yeah, that was
25 years ago, right?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
like
wow.
50.
Yeah. And he seemed ancient.
I was going to say, he looked 75 then.
Yeah, he was struggling. But that show was such a phenomenon.
It is funny. They're funny. They're kind of the perfect couple for that because I randomly saw clips of them on Stern, Sharon and Ozzy.
Yeah.
And he was talking about like cheating when he was out of the country.
Yeah.
And Howard's like, you would cheat on her? And Sharon goes, oh, he always did that. And they were very funny.
And she was banging Randy Rhoads in the same
Yeah.
band. It was all kinds of crazy stuff. So, but she's nuts now, right?
Wasn't she a judge?
Didn't she snap or something?
America's Got Talent?
Well, there
at
was
some point?
people say, wasn't there something she got like
Yeah. Oh,
she was
canceled?
on The Chat, like a CBS's The View.
Yeah.
And she said something that got her fired or something.
Okay, she
I
wasn't
don't
like
really
a
remember.
crazy like anti-Trump or anything.
I don't think so.
Might have been even before that.
Was she
Before the
on
whole Trump.
That's the chat. I think she was on The View, right? She was on that other one, right?
Chat.
The talk. The
talk.
talk.
Yeah.
It was like the whatever the views. It was like
Yeah,
CBS's
yeah.
version.
What was she doing there? Who was on that?
She knew what it was.
Les Moonves' wife.
Oh, right, Julie Chen.
Julie Chen.
I
Yes.
can't remember who else.
Yeah, who else on? Who's on?
Didn't
There?
want to say the Asian lady.
Who else is on there? I forget. Who knows? Who cares? What else?
More did not believe. Mick had a podcast last night. Did you listen?
I listened to some. I listened to all of it. Anything notable?
He was upset with the commissioner.
Oh,
From what I've been told, the fellas worked hard. Proud of that. There was some controversy coming out of it, which I didn't care much for. Jeff D. Tomasi is what we should call him. Jeff D. Lowe.
wait a minute.
You know, some real just
It's fresh reference.
shady reporting. Yeah, I understand Jeff's got close sources. I know how it goes. D-Lo's plugged in. But you got to do some more research there, Jeff. You can't just take it from one source, and that's what I think happened there. And as somebody who's ventured into the spaces myself, great people. But Pat wasn't there. And Jeff knows better than that. I got to call out D-Lo. Wow. D-Lo.
This is
tough.
conflicting reports because Mick obviously
Two of your
broke the
guys.
story before.
Yeah, I mean, look, yeah, I know what to say. I mean, Jeff's a good reporter. Obviously I didn't talk to him, so he worked his sources, worked the phones. I will say this: I asked Jonathan Warren at practice before it started. I said, "Do you think this Pat Ford was in there?" He's like, "I'm sure he was."
Oh man.
Oh boy.
You heard that, Justin?
But Pat Ford would also tell you that he's like addicted to he should go to
That's not good.
Spaces
Here's
rehab.
where Pat Ford failed the test. If you want to know the truth, okay, I didn't. And again, Jeff worked the phones. I wasn't. Who knows? I don't know who he spoke to.
Sure.
I don't like there are
Someone
leaks.
high up in the team.
Yeah, I don't like that there are leaks.
Yeah.
But I remember thinking when I saw that tweet, if Pat is in fact as sick as he claims he is, well, certainly he won't be on Twitter and responding to Jeff's tweet. 6 minutes later, he responded to Jeff's tweet. So how sick are you?
Well, can I say this though?
Although
If
when
you're
you're sick, you're not doing much.
Put the phone down as my friend Freddie's Birdies would say. What did he want Mary to do? What was the
Eat a
Lunch at a pharmacy?
lunch.
yeah, have a pharmacy lunch. Just one or the other.
But if
Yeah.
you're sick, aren't you only on your phone? You have nothing
No,
else to do.
if you're so sick that you can't practice, you shouldn't even be able to hold your phone. That would be my take.
I mean, you're committed to the team. If
Yeah,
you're
I mean,
out,
you're
you
either-
can't be doing anything.
But as of now, Pat Ford is very close to being suspended from the team.
Wow.
Very, very walking a thin line. I will say that.
I don't even know if it's so much as whether or not he's too sick to be on Spaces, but it's become such a thing.
I think
you'd think-
Space has actually died down the last few weeks.
You'd think he would
Maybe
show
I'm
his
wrong.
commitment by saying, I'm not going in him no matter what.
I mean, of course. If he's on Spaces between now and the game, he's gone.
Right.
That's not even.
But it's already been made. Before
Right.
this, it was
Yeah,
kind of
it's
an
been
issue.
like if we see him on Spaces between now and July 28th, that's the game, right, Justin?
Yes.
3 weeks from last night. He's gonzo. Gone. We'll have to find somebody else to play 6 minutes and go over 3. Wow. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me see here. 8 minutes and go over 3. I apologize. You know, and I like Pat. I need Pat to come there. Pat doesn't come on the show anymore. You know, he's not part of the team.
It's tough to hear. I like Pat, but
So do I. But like, you know, do you have a problem with that, Justin?
No, it's
It's better for his health anyway. Stay off Spaces, I think. So we'll see. You see if he can hold up for the next, what is that, 20 days? 20 days.
20 days.
You can go on-
now Mick wasn't at practice either, and he said he was on Spaces.
Yeah, but so what? There's been no
Just throwing things out there. I don't know.
throwing what out there?
Just throwing shit out there. He said it himself. I'm
What's
a
that?
Mick guy. He said he was on Spaces and Pat
Sure,
wasn't there.
but Pat is on Spaces till 3 or 4 in the morning and then won't show up for practices.
So how does Mick even know if he was there unless he was on at 3 or 4 in the morning?
ooh.
What do you mean?
how does Mick know if Pat was there if Mick wasn't on there at 3 and 4 in the morning?
Well, I don't know that. I mean,
I don't either.
you think he's on Spaces all night, Mick?
I don't know.
Mick shows up in more practices than Pat Ford.
That's a good point.
That is what it comes down to. And Pat Ford has been spoken to, and Pat Ford is woefully out of shape. So that's the other
That's
thing.
not even a question.
Mick has put himself back in shape.
You're right.
Pat Ford is actually physically disgusting to look at. So it's sickening to look at him. So he has to get his shit together. And he needs to score 6 or 8 points in this game. That's what I would say. If he doesn't do that, he's banned from Spaces even after the game. I'm not allowing him on Spaces. He's banned forever from Spaces.
Sure.
So, I like Pat, but like he's treated this like, he said to me the way, he's like, I don't give a fuck this asshole died. and he's been like that since.
He's kind of yelling at us.
Yeah, you heard him.
People were turning like, what?
He was on Spaces during the service. Now I can't blame him while the old guy was telling the story about the glasses, but still, you gotta.
Once the father got up there, it was inappropriate.
You gotta put your phone down. I mean, there's just proper etiquette. I mean, it wasn't that long.
I retract my defense.
Yeah, and he made what? How many stops at that buffet after Pat Ford?
Oh, he brought like containers to bring home.
Cinema's sister at one point said, Pat, I don't mean to do this, but you have to stop doing this. You're embarrassing everybody.
Pat food is one.
Pat had 70 rolls in his hand. Yeah. It was just gross. So we'll see. I don't know. We'll find out. But right now, Pat Ford, his stock is the lowest of anybody on the team right now.
Wow.
And I mean, Kevin from Bristol's on the team.
Right.
You know? Who shows up at every practice, by the way.
Yeah.
Every practice. Steve from Gloucester was there. Brought his daughter there, Justin.
She was?
Yeah, she was kind of sitting over on the corner.
Oh.
Yeah, nice kid, very nice kid. Yeah, for sure you didn't see her, Justin.
There's no winning there.
I could. This is how
John Pelletier
This
there?
is how committed Steve Gloucester was the team. He had John Pelletier babysitter for the
Wow.
That's how into it he is. Justin, I'm watching Justin search for that drop.
Let's just keep talking about John Pelletier for a
Hey,
second.
John Pelletier, by the way, has a girlfriend.
She's really cute. Can I have her number?
How timely.
Wow.
Just when we were talking about it.
One of the best.
She gave him. It was a cute moment at the end. We all got together, and she gave him her phone number at the end, which is we all clapped at that.
That is
Justin. That was a nice team moment.
That was nice.
And Pat Ford missed that. So what can you do? I like Pat, I like everybody on the team, but yeah, I don't. The team right now, Justin, seems super focused right now. It's super tight.
Yes.
And Pat seems like he's on the outside of that. Does that seem fair?
Yeah, and like I don't want to say
he-
it, but like Coleman also seems like on the outside of it too.
I
Okay.
said this yesterday to Mike Manansky.
Was it on the show?
No, after the show. We were walking out. I said, at some point, Coleman has to show up at one of these practices.
Yeah.
You can't not go to any practices and play in the games twice. Like that doesn't. He has to show up at a practice. Yeah, I think I said this to you, right? You should go to the Connecticut one.
Yes.
Probably the
You,
easiest
you said that on the
Yes, yeah, I did. Yeah, like at some point you gotta. I don't want to say you can't play if you didn't show up for a game, but like we're doing this. We're in these practices. We're traveling. I'm traveling to places no one's ever been before in Seekonk. No one's ever like, no humans
settled.
there. Yeah, it was amazing.
I like the conch.
What's up with that?
What was it? Find another drop, would you?
I was going to ask
That's my
Justin if he
favorite
had any
drop.
thoughts on Coleman's attitude.
Give me that Coleman drop, would you?
What's up with that?
Another one.
Oh, he said another one.
Idiot.
It's only the 8th time we've heard that today.
Jesus Christ.
Chop it up.
I don't like that. What's up as much as others. It doesn't do that much for me. The Coleman.
I
one.
got you.
I like the idea, the fact that he goes, "Let's go,
Yeah.
brother." Like we're both in this.
So annoying.
You and I.
He's such an
you know?
annoying person.
Maybe
I'm
some
off the
casual
very
races.
much authentic.
Well, that's true. He is.
Yeah,
authentic.
that's definitely true.
But we don't you think Justin needs to show up at a practice?
Yeah, it
We'll
would
talk
be
to
nice.
him.
It would
Yeah,
be nice.
I think he'll do it.
Uplifting.
We got to figure out So a couple of things. First, I have two things I want to discuss. First of all, where is practice this weekend? Do we know yet?
Not yet. Working.
You're
on
working on it. Okay, for Sunday.
it. If you have a gym that we could use, reach out to
We'll
me.
pay. Just let us know. I want it somewhere in that Braintree, Westwood, Norwood, somewhere it's centralized for everybody.
I was going to say I have access to one in Newburyport, but it's
And
a
New,
bit-
that's where the D'Angelo's was.
Oh.
My God.
Oh,
my
so-
goodness gracious.
Unbelievable.
Where'd you say Newburyport?
Newburyport.
Where's
But it's
that?
only
Ryan and I split a turkey sandwich, and it was so weird. Like, I will say, eating my brother's asshole out in the car after splitting that turkey sandwich felt incestual and gay, but now I know why.
I think splitting a sandwich is odd. It's more strange.
Yeah, I think we did like the why get two, like, the
Why get
foot
2 6
long.
inches?
But don't
Yeah.
they? Oh, they don't
Long
have the
fever.
6-inch.
Yeah. See,
I think it's what's that?
this is where it's just like the Minahan family is not the same as Judell family. We
do you
never
mean?
split food. It was always
No,
like,
you just each
oh,
get a foot
yeah.
long.
Oh, we'll each
Foot
get
long
our own.
D'Angelo sandwiches work though.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot of bread.
I'll say something about the turkey sandwich. This is where now I'll get back to the other thing. This is where you can say it's gay. The D'Angelo's turkey sandwich is the Thanksgiving turkey.
Yes.
It's not the
slice.
not like the sliced deli. You know what I'm saying?
I prefer that.
And you guys
you
wanted
do?
the
Yes.
sandwich the same way?
Gay.
I mean,
Yeah, we're gay. What do you? We're homosexuals. What do you? What's wrong with that?
Like, give it to us flamboyant, please.
Yeah, Ryan was. I mean, I will say Ryan played it up. He was like, oh, I would love. Like he did.
That's his nature. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. When the moment catches him,
Did you do the wrist thing?
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
whole-
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was. Well, I mean, when we went to the chicken place 6 years earlier, it was really uncomfortable. But it was, so yeah. So anywhere in that middle,
This would be great for stereotypes.
it's true. Yeah, it would.
I need that to happen. By the way.
It's weird. How many episodes? 3 episodes dropped the stereotypes already, Chester?
Yeah, I think so.
Yo, what's up? It's Gus here. Stereotypes. I am rooting for. I will bankroll that show.
It's all I've been thinking about all week.
Yeah.
I wanted to.
I forgot about stereotypes during the break.
I told Justin yesterday. I was like,
Call Gus real
I
quick.
meant to
Let's see if we
mention
can get a stereotypes
stereotypes.
update. Imagine he's undercover right now as a stereotype. It might have been him answering the phone at D'Angelo's.
He's just in Dorchester, just saying some awful things.
Kirk, I'm on a public bus right now.
We need an update.
playing my music without headphones in.
Stereotypes. Oh, you go to the movie.
Who am I?
You go to the movies with Gus, forget it.
Hello?
Wow. Stereotype retard? Hello.
Hello.
We were asking, Mike wanted, and so do I, a stereotypes update. Are we anywhere?
No.
Good to talk to you, Gus. Goodbye.
All right, see you,
There you
bud.
go. That's Gus.
That's about right.
I don't know why I expected more.
Did you actually?
In a way, yeah.
I at least expected some sort of
I thought, yeah, a
half-hearted
lie.
explanation.
He's not lying.
I
Which is,
expected a lie.
Is he lying and it's actually, does he lie so much it's actually done? He's done like 6 episodes. And he just
10
naturally
back
lies.
Netflix bought it.
Yeah. Jesus. Huh, okay. So yeah, anywhere in that area, let us know. Justin, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that would be good.
Braintree.
Braintree. And we're not going to announce ticket sales yet, but it looks like, what? Does that look like a go for Saco? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, it does.
For the date?
Yeah. September
20th.
20th. Saturday, September 20th.
Yes.
All right, we'll put tickets on sale, what, next month or something? When did we do it last year? It was almost the same date last year, right?
Just about, yeah. I think
The
it was
21st, I think. Because I
Yes.
left for unnamed,
Surviving.
Surviving the next day. The night before, of course, was the Steve Robinson world premiere,
Oh, that's right.
the Saco Theater. Yeah,
Yes. Tucker Carlson presents
Tucker Carlson.
High Crimes.
They're gonna re-release that in Saco with just Tucker now, starring and everything, which I can't wait for. Did anybody watch that yet? Is Tucker in it a ton?
No, they said he's not.
Oh, okay, that's good.
So, but I do think it's been changed a little bit. I think Steve has added things to it.
Oh, really?
Hopefully more
Like a
music.
sex scene or no?
I don't think there's a sex. He could do it because it's technically like on demand.
He wanted to give it an R rating this time.
You need to sign
yeah.
up for Tucker's like streaming service in order.
Oh
to,
yeah, what's that? So much a month or something?
It's like $6 a month, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
But-
You're not a member of that.
I am not.
Okay.
But
Somebody watch that, please, and give me a review.
We were wondering if there's been no. I thought Steve said he did a podcast.
yeah,
with
Steve
Tucker?
said he was going to do a podcast with him, but it hasn't dropped yet. Like Tucker has put at the beginning of his shows, like, "Hey, go check out this thing about the triad weed."
Oh, he has. Good.
But he hasn't had Steve on to like
I
talk.
think I don't know if they recorded it or not. I thought they had. I don't know. But I mean, I feel like that's kind of. Oh, I saw Tucker, the president of Iran, on the other day or something.
Yeah.
So I don't know. He had like Vance on.
It's good. That could be like when
No. I just hate communism.
Marin had Obama on, and then the next episode was Rich Voss.
Right. That's what I mean. Yeah. There's like yeah, it's a tough balance, but it's sort of evergreen, I think, until it gets solved. Until they get rid of the problem. So I mean, maybe he's on this week. I hope so.
Does Steve want the problem solved? Do you think?
It's tough. That's the ultimate.
Because the
it's
movie's
ultimate
out
dilemma.
now, right? So that would almost be,
Yeah.
he would get credit.
Plus a
gets
sequel,
solved.
probably I could see.
Yeah.
A prequel, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, but the sequels to those documentaries never do as well.
What a prequel, like a young, like in Dexter, Maine, like there's Asian guys like doing drugs and Steve kills them or
I'm
something.
watching.
Yeah, who's not in for that?
Steve loses Harlan Ackerson as a
Oh, I forgot about
Chinese
it.
national.
True. The big red snapper scene at the end.
Yes.
When Mutt asked that question yesterday, it was hard for me to articulate perfectly why Steve was so great on the show. But I hear the name Harlan Ackerson. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. Red snappers, that's right. That Red Snappers were at the golf tournament, right?
Oh, yeah.
Mohegan Sun or something.
Yes. No, it was Foxwoods.
Foxwoods. Yeah.
And he asked, you guys said you went to a restaurant and you grabbed a hot dog.
No, it was at the course.
At the golf course.
And he, what happened?
Steve goes, you have any red snappers?
Yes,
And you said you looked at him and said, what are you talking? The
he was
person
just-
was like, no.
He was asking, so I would ask him. Like he knew they didn't have red snappers at the Connecticut Country Club.
But he acted like that's not like everywhere he's ever been would have red snappers.
which is not other than Maine. It doesn't really exist. I don't think. I mean, by and large.
Yeah.
I think that's like Rhode Island Reds is pretty much the
Right.
same
That's
thing,
true.
but
That's true. But you know what I'm saying? Like
But you don't go to a golf course.
at the Grill on the Hill, they don't have them there.
Yeah.
No, should have. We should have though.
Make up for the gross mac and cheese.
Oh, the mac and cheese was excellent.
Freezing that night.
Oh no, it was,
Ice chips in there. Jesus.
I had an idea for a hot dog restaurant.
Oh.
Go ahead.
It's called Hot Dogs by You.
Hold on.
How's
Hold on.
that?
Hold on. Hold on. Go ahead, Mike. What is that? I mean, is it as simple as a name?
Yeah, I think it's just you make it whatever you want. They have any.
You guess what it is, Owl?
Top-
Do they just cook it and you just
They
add
have
your toppings?
ridiculous. I bet they have ridiculous. Like you can put Skittles and chocolate sauce.
Kind of
on
like those frozen yogurt places where you put it in and you add your own toppings and you
Yeah.
pay by weight.
And you
kind of
wait?
thing.
it. Yeah.
Hot dogs
Hot dog.
by you. I'm trying to think.
It's in New
not,
Orleans.
I would say it's not BAYOU.
Oh, good question.
BY space YOU.
Yes, it's
What is it?
so we'll have like a menu. It's just hot dogs. We will have like sides like French fries and stuff. But you
So
can
not
pick.
just hot dogs.
But it's not the same hot dog. You can get an all beef hot dog. You can get a pork hot dog. You get a red snapper. You can get all these different kinds. And then so you get like this little form. You check what kind of hot dog you want. Then you check how you want it cooked. You want it grilled? Do you want it
By the
boiled?
way, you're famously for being a horrific hot dog cook.
Well, that's just not true. I mean,
you
that's-
don't want your name attached to it.
I've sold tens of thousands of hot dogs.
I saw
before.
the KMS historian guy. That was the anniversary of you doing it the other day. I saw where Coleman walks up that little hill after he got hurt.
Yes, yes.
He looks so gross at that point.
And
You're thinking about doing this. Isn't that like? Would that be more of a truck or would that be more of a?
it could be a truck. It could be like a restaurant. But my thing is so like you walk up.
You walk up. I walk up. Yeah.
I say, can I get a name for the order?
Kirk. Yeah.
Welcome to Kirk's Hot Dogs. How does Kirk take his hot dog?
No, I would not want to go there anymore.
out.
No, I would walk away.
Welcome to Kirk's Hot Dogs. 'Cause It's Hot Dogs by Kirk.
I'm making me sick.
And then at the end, I say, when I call out your name, I say, Kirk's Hot Dogs. And then you come and you go, oh, yay.
That's
your-
a terrible and exhausting idea.
Oh, that's a great idea, Mike. You don't know,
that-
you don't
is that
know-
an
you don't-
idea?
You don't know fucking hot dogs. So shut
an
the fuck
idea?
up, Mike. Why don't you?
That could be any
I'm
restaurant.
fine all the way until the personalization
Yeah, I don't
Because
like
it's-
that at all.
You don't like the personalization?
by you, so it becomes
That's
your
not even an
place.
idea for a hot dog.
So then you'll be like with your family, like, let's go to Kate's Hot Dogs. And she's like, oh,
But what if it's two of
my
us?
hot dog.
Yeah, what?
It's my hot dog.
Justin, if you're, I shouldn't say this. You've been around children. Like, you think like a 14-year-old, like Harry, would be like, what the fuck is?
I'd be like,
Yeah, 'cause you're a
when
fat
they-
little kid.
When the first time when they say, "Welcome to Justin's Hot Dogs," how does Justin take his hot dog? I would lose my shit.
How would you take it?
But they just asked what your name was seconds
like,
ago. How do you
yeah.
forget that?
I would get a grilled.
Would you be wacky though?
all
Would you
beef.
be like Obi-Wan or something or no?
You could. You
could. Yeah,
That's-
yeah, I
that's
didn't
the
think
fun
of that.
part.
That's
When they say
true.
"Welcome to Justin's Hot Dogs," do you go, "Hey, we're out of fucking mustard"? You just start yelling at people. You're fired. Hit the bricks.
What? But don't you think by like I'll say the fourth time you go there, that gets a little. You've already done it. Like it's not that exciting to give the guy your name anymore.
Well,
I don't mean to be. I don't. No, Mike.
What if you're picking up for a bunch of people? They're not all mine.
No.
I guess, but
It's a really bad idea.
When did you go with this idea?
when did I come?
Don't say a
up
week
with
ago.
it? No, this was
Yesterday.
As a kid,
no, this was a I think it was
post Red Snapper
post Red Snapper, but I think it was at Grill when I was working at Grill.
at Grill.
Well, you could have just done
Why
it.
would you do it there?
Because it's a whole because they had a big menu full of stuff.
Yeah. So this is just
like just hot dogs.
What would yours
sides.
be? So you go there.
It would be an all beef Nathan's hot dog.
You get very specific,
even
like
brands.
brands.
Yeah, you could get
Can you do that?
Yeah, you could have.
I'm saying, could you do that at the store? Like, I don't know. Yeah. Okay. It's like Fenway Franks or whatever.
Yeah, you could.
Okay. All right. Fine. Okay.
And there would be like 6 different kinds. You could get like a red snapper, and then do you want it grilled? Do you want it
Onions
boiled? Do you
or
want it
chili dog?
You can get it like microwaved. Some kids like microwaved hot dogs.
Oh, they do.
Gross.
My grandmother used to make those. Are disgusting.
I know they're terrible.
You would
but,
do that?
but it would be
Tremendous overhead
It would be
in
an
this place.
overhead. What are you talking about? There would be a grill.
Different brand.
Hot dogs last for months.
I like baked beans in my hot dogs.
Okay.
On the side. So I'm getting the I'll say it right now. I'm getting the Kirk. So I'll get the.
No, you're wrong.
Oh, no, I don't
actually.
get the Kirk.
no.
Right.
It's your restaurant.
You're right. Yeah.
But you can't name any of the items.
Why can't I get it? It's my own restaurant. Why can't I make? I'm confused.
No, when they say the Kirk is ready, and then you come up and you grab the food.
Okay. So I get my hot dogs with baked beans, right?
Yep.
How much? Traditional hot dog grill with baked beans. With
Like, okay, so you don't want to pick the hot dog brand. You don't want like the foot long. You just want like a normal hot dog.
Traditional, whatever.
All beef.
I'm already annoyed at this fucking place.
Why am I? If it's my hot dog place, why am I being served? Why can't I just go in the back?
let me
Yeah,
just
why
go
can't I
make
go
it.
in there? Why am I paying you if I own the
I don't know,
place?
Mike. It's like
I can't cook fucking hot dogs.
Like, why am I?
Don't get mad
Why
at me.
why
It's
are you
your
paying
idea.
me for the hot dog? I own it.
because you gotta suspension.
What does
of
it look
belief
like?
for a little
In your
bit.
mind, what is the symbol when I walk in there? Is it just like you? I look. Is it like a mirror? I'm looking at myself.
That
Like,
would be good.
What is the
That would be a good
Just like a Justin pointing
hot
at
dogs
you.
by you?
hot dogs by you because
is
you
a
can't.
confusing name.
Well, because you can't give out a thing.
But you're not. But they're not by me.
But
You're
that's not the
making them.
name.
Well,
It's
a hot
Kirk's
dog
hot dogs or
fork,
Mike's
right.
hot dogs.
well, and so one of the marketing campaigns will be we'll send out. You know how sometimes you get those things in the mail.
Yeah.
Like
Letters?
Not letters,
Like
but like
the menu or something.
advertisements
Oh, yeah,
or something.
Yes, yeah.
So we'll say like,
Never throw those away immediately. I always give those a good look.
Well, no, you won't throw this one away because on the menu
Mirror?
it will put like hot dog. It won't say by you. It'll say hot dogs by Kirk Minahan.
I got.
And you'll be like,
Oh, I see.
I know you're upset with me, Justin, but can I give you an idea?
Sure.
Will you hear me out here? The logo, a mirror.
I just said that.
yeah.
Oh, you
Kirk just
did?
said that.
Damn it.
Like, Jesus Christ. What are you,
So
you fucking brain
It would
dead?
say grand opening hot
I'm too
dogs.
focused on that.
It would say grand opening hot dogs by Kirk Minahan, and you go, what?
Oh,
I'm opening a.
I wasn't aware of that.
I'm
Right.
opening a, and then it
Sure.
will say menu, and then it will be like, how do you take your hot dog?
What if you mail it to a house with 4 or 5 people in it? Which one do you pick?
Well, I'm assuming the paternal head of the house would get it.
Jeez.
Well, what the
Jeez, it's an
kids?
old
They
school
don't
hot
get
dog
any-
place.
It's a little.
Okay.
Well, in the spot, maybe you could be like, make your own menu,
All right, so I bring Kate and Harry there, like
and
two
they're happy.
Two
They're
of
pumped.
their
You know
friends.
how
Am I
exciting
saying?
college student Kate Minahan would be.
Oh my gosh!
Am I saying everybody's name and I order the food?
Well, you would order.
Here comes one for Kirk, Kate, Harry, fucking Mike.
Oh, yeah. Who owns that order?
yeah.
Well, you could, but you would also say, like, if you just wanted to order for everyone.
Can I
it's
say
like,
something, Justin?
If your kids are
Like,
shy.
as a hot dog, like I like hot dogs. Like the core idea itself is not bad. I think you're getting lost in the
you
for you part of it.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, no.
That's
I think
your
the
own,
opposite.
That's your own childhood like stuff going on. Eliminate that. Eliminate that. Like what's that?
He wants his own hot
Justin,
dog.
make a hot dog tonight and just put a mirror up and say Justin's and just eat it.
I'm confused
Or
by
you could
the,
just make it. You made it. It's yours.
Yeah. What's
the
that, Mike?
idea doesn't have to be hot dogs. This idea could be anything.
It could.
You could have walked in today and asked him his name and gone, hey, it's the Blind Owl podcast.
True.
And he wouldn't be like, what? It is?
But why?
Podcasts are a little bit different than a fast casual dining experience.
Okay,
Yeah,
pizza, burgers.
I don't know that
Could be
that's
anything.
true. I mean, if you can't just
Well,
own it
then
because
you
somebody
do
says it's
fucking
yours.
Pizzas by you. I thought of hot dogs by you. Maybe there's a whole by you brand.
Yeah, maybe there is.
What I'm saying is,
Isn't that just you cooking it if it's all by you?
what I'm saying is,
Is there a place that serves that many different hot dog variations? Who's your
know that there's that
competitor?
many.
Who's your competitor?
I did see somewhere, and when I went down to Florida, there was like a hot dog place, and they did have
a stolen
multiple
idea.
hot
for
dogs you
you.
could buy.
It's called down there. Hot dog by you, whatever. That's a lot. I mean, I'll say this right
Kirk,
now.
the overhead on hot dogs last months.
I just told you. I think it's as a food truck. I think it's a good idea.
Not a bad idea, but
But like the for you is just whatever. Is just weird. Don't get bogged down in that.
Okay,
You know,
so it should just be called hot dogs.
Justin's hot dogs.
Justin's
I mean,
hot
what you
dogs?
could do if somebody orders a unique order, you can name it after them
Yeah,
and then just leave it that way.
and at the end of the day, Justin's hot dogs was all he ever really wanted anyways.
that's true. Right. The end he's happy.
This is a whole scheme
At the
to
end,
get Justin's hot
before we're closing down, I'm like, one more,
Right.
one more order.
That's
as
it.
As I switch from owner to customer.
I would like a sandwich or something named after me. That'd be great. Dale always loved the main diner. He had the Dale Arnold there. He loved it. Oh, he loved that.
Sure, it was insufferable.
Yes, he loved it. He loved it.
What, do you know what it was?
Yeah, that's a good question.
No, I don't. I remember I didn't order it. Nothing against Dale, but it wasn't my thing. Main diner is also a little overrated. Big tourist trap.
You have to ask to.
He seems like an Eggs Benedict guy.
Yeah.
Do you think at one point he's like, what if you just put this on the menu as the Dale?
It's kind of what I'm trying to do right now. Let me see here. Especially, is it still there?
It'd be funny if they got rid of it.
Yeah, maybe, yeah, he's crying at it. Is it there? Is it still there? I don't see it.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
I can't believe that they got rid of it. It's a Maine legend, a Maine Hall of Famer.
Only got to call all 5
5.
bucks.
Did the soccer?
Don't be an asshole.
Has he done the lacrosse? Does that count now?
No. The Dale Arnold. There it is. Do you see it, Justin, or no? It's there somewhere. I see the Dale Arnold when I did the TripAdvisor. The Dale Arnold is the best lobster roll. Douglas R. says from Colorado.
That's a big
Springs,
item.
Colorado.
To name
Yeah,
after.
jeez.
It's a straight item.
That's a big. That's a all. He's a man's man.
Expensive item.
Right, I changed my. I think as a joke when we saw the together. I changed my Twitter bio to that. The only man ever to do all. And Dale comes to me in the hall. He's like, I'm actually the only person to do it, Kirk. I was like, I know, Dale. It's a joke.
How much of a win is it for Dale Arnold knowing that Mutt can't afford Dale Arnold?
That's true. I want Dale to get that UConn job.
Oh, that'd be great.
Do the PA.
I don't think he's
thing.
got the pipes for it either, though.
No, Dale was not a great play-by-play guy. His voice was it was very high,
And it's not even like Castiglione where it's almost
right,
cartoonish.
folksy or something. Yeah. Dale was not great at that, but he would rather do that than radio. Like he thought radio was like almost scum.
Hockey, I guess his voice for
he
hockey
was okay
for some
at that.
reason.
Yeah, he was okay at that.
He did fine at the pre and post game show. I think that
He was good
kinda
at
his
that.
lane.
Yeah, he was good at that. Yeah, he could do that.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, there you go. Just
there
his
it is.
head is buried in that computer right now. It's like banging against the computer.
Get some sympathy over here, Justin.
I don't want to beat you.
Thank you, Dale. What else? Hot dog for you.
Hot dogs by you.
By you.
Bye.
Dogs by you.
By you.
Because for you would just be any other
By
restaurant.
but,
right?
but you're not by. I guess
Oh, that's
it's.
true, yeah.
And you could have there would
But
be
the idea is
sides
almost
and stuff.
The idea of that though is like you're making it yourself. Is what I think when I hear that.
Yes.
Well, it's like Kirk's way. Would it be like hot dogs your way? Like that's
Right.
Have it your way, like Burger King.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Like different breads and stuff too.
Yeah, you could have different kinds of buns.
Pretzel bread.
What kind of buns are there? Like
There's the split top. There's the
traditional.
There's I think it's New England is a different kind of. That's the one Mutt says I should have brought, even though
Yeah, it was a terrible one you brought that was like frozen.
it wasn't frozen. It was just normal.
Oh, it was stale, right?
No, it wasn't stale. I bought it the day before.
Yeah. Where was that? Which one was that?
It was just like a normal hot dog bun. But then
Why aren't you saying the brand? What was it?
BJ's.
Oh, okay. BJ's. I don't think anybody's be asking for that. I don't think.
People. Kirk, I've sold thousands.
People
of
like
times.
BJ's. Is that what
I
you're
don't
about
think
to
I've ever
say?
had a Justin hot dog.
Just makes it sound like he's the reason he sold he's sold hot dogs at like events. It's like his store has sold thousands of hot
But
dogs.
his stand was probably more
That made
popular.
me think I sold thousands of donuts because I worked at Dunkin' Donuts in high school. So I should have
like,
Kirk's
it's all about-
Donuts.
No one ever complained
Well,
about
with
my hot
Justin's
dogs.
innovative idea.
That's true.
That's exactly what you could have been doing.
Buy you. I can remember buy you.
Hot dogs by you.
Hot dogs buy you.
Okay.
Okay. That's
What
somebody-
would Kirk's hot dog be?
I told you, boring.
Just a plain hot dog?
Hot dog with baked beans. I'll put baked beans on the hot dog though.
That's Kirk. You can do whatever you want.
But you got to eat it fast because it gets soggy.
soggy,
Yeah, you got to eat that shit fast. And I don't like grilling the dog.
Okay, that's perfect.
Papagino's will grill the dog and they'll put a little butter on
This
it.
is perfect for you.
And now we're talking.
You say you don't like the grilled dog.
I
What
just
do you go
told you. You see, you're being an asshole.
I'm not being
I
an
told you. I like the idea. I don't like the for you part. Of it. Buy you part.
I
of
guess
it.
I'm
on your
projecting
side.
my anger towards Mike.
Mike.
at
Yes,
you.
Mike's the strongest
Why are you
idea.
angry at me?
Because you just shit all over. Like you're like this is.
But
a
he's a
fucking
dream killer.
dumb fucking
The
idea.
idea of walking up and going, "What's the name for the order?" Mike. Mike, we're in your hot dog stand. It's ridiculous.
Is you have a wand? You like give him like dust or something? Where he dances around and makes his own hot dog?
I could also see Justin being the guy when you come and order your hot dog. Oh, you're gonna do that?
Yeah.
Absolutely. You think You think I judge people based on their hot dogs?
You just did it to Kirk.
I said it was a great. Yeah, I said great job. Like
What'd your order be, Mike?
I'm just a plain hot dog.
What kind of hot dog? All beef, pork.
Gotta go all beef.
Well, I don't know. What do you recommend? I guess I can't ask that because it's
You
my,
can't, right?
it's
Yeah,
my
right.
stand.
You can't ask that question.
I would recommend.
You know what you have to do there, Mike? You literally have to. He gives you a mirror and you say it to yourself.
I would recommend.
That'd be a good part of it. Like you say, what do you recommend? And then you talk back to yourself and recommend.
I'm very annoyed I repeated that mirror idea. I really thought I had some.
Are you Muslim or Jewish?
I'm sorry?
Are you Muslim or Jewish?
You're asking the customers this question?
He's asking the owner.
Oh, I mean, hot dogs are phallic. I would think this goes into the Pat and
No,
Matt
no.
battle. No,
Well, you can't eat. Oh,
So I could have a kosher dog.
Well, yes, we would have kosher dogs. We would have all beef.
like Justin, the
dogs.
manager, telling you, remember to ask each customer, are you Muslim or Jewish?
Well, no. If they say
I know, I understand.
we don't.
Yeah, it's a kosher issue, right?
There were a
Okay.
couple times where at the Xfinity Center where I think I sold some non. I remember this one guy came up to me. He goes, "Are these all beef hot dogs?" I go, "Yep."
Yeah.
Oh,
Certainly wasn't.
They're going to hell now, right? Or where did that happen to them?
I don't know.
I think
Probably
so.
already there.
Did you ask each customer at the expense of their name and then give them the hot dog and say, "Here's"?
No,
your-"
because this is more of an experience. You're heading there. It's like,
Yeah,
it's like
so I guess my question is: so if it's an experience, I don't get too well. We're already bogged down. If it's an experience, Mike, don't you think it's got to be more than just your basic truck? If it's experience, it's got to be like
You gotta walk in.
got to be
Well,
the
he
whole
said
thing.
we put food truck on him, didn't he say?
Well,
it
that's
was
what I'm
a-
saying. But
yeah.
if it's like an experience, like is it kind of like magical when you go in there or no?
what do you mean like magical?
Is it like the Oscar
Well,
Mayer
you're saying
shaped like a hot dog?
it's like your store, but
I
you go in
picture
there.
it being very cold, like a colder restaurant. I like when
Cold.
restaurants are cold.
Oh,
what's
the
the
summer.
temperature? Like 20 degrees?
Arctic. He's like Letterman. He thinks he makes people pay attention more.
It's the funniest hot dog place in the world. What's the temperature there?
Probably like 66.
There's tremendous overhead in this place.
Pumping that AC.
Not,
Yeah.
not really.
Oh my! Today, a day like this, you're pumping the
Summer-
AC hard,
Yeah, pumping AC. Well, AC is expensive.
and this is a summer place.
Mostly, yes.
Yeah, I mean, this is a
we might
seasonal-
we might take a couple months off in the winter.
Yeah, right.
I could see him bring this down to Florida or something.
That's true.
If it's a truck, you can
Yeah,
just bring
you
it.
go around the country like
Yeah.
Steve. Small overhead in terms of hiring people, I guess.
Yeah, it would just be me and like some college kid.
I'm sure.
And you, the customer.
Right. That's
Or
true.
the owner.
That's
Or
true.
am I the owner? What's going on?
Would you actually do this or no?
Well, yeah, if I didn't have this job.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we might
You're
bankroll
holding him
it.
back.
Hey, Justin yelled at me a few weeks ago. He's like, I could do something else. Little did I know.
This is what he meant.
This is what he had in mind.
It was this, or it was cleaning trash cans.
What?
Cleaning
What?
trash.
I wanted to. I could have opened up a pressure washing business where I would clean your trash can.
What's that
You just,
called?
you just love the feeling of the pressure washing. That's why you wanted. You like doing that.
Yeah, I do.
That's a Gus thing too, wasn't it? Didn't he do that?
He likes to do it
On video.
video games.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. Huh. Okay. Pressure washing.
So you know how like trash cans start to smell after a while?
Sure.
Like I would come by, I would clean.
Is there a
the-
big need for that? Like, are people complaining about the smell of their trash cans? I don't know.
And how
you know who doesn't complain about the smell of the trash can?
You.
Because
Bubba.
it's clean, yeah.
Oh, you clean it
Because it's always clean.
how frequently do you need to do that? Though?
5-6 times a day. I'd say.
I do it a couple of times. I do it like 3 times a year. One at
Okay.
the beginning of the summer, one in the middle.
What would you
one
charge
right
somebody
before
for
we go.
doing that?
I think for both trash.
Do you ask
cans?
people like what they like for water, what kind of hose
No,
they like?
no,
Is it-
no.
it's not personalized for that.
Nope, not
for that.
personalized.
Okay.
No,
Can I get the exact
You're just
PSI?
going in. You're just going in.
Can
Probably be like
what's your name? Fred. Fred, this is your trash can.
We have a
washing
trash can
business.
for Fred.
probably like $40-$50.
But isn't that what they do anyway when you order
Clean a
food?
trash
Don't you just
can?
give your name and they just say your name?
Yeah, but they don't go, hello, owner.
Say, don't they
But
just
you do own
your
it. You've
name on
already
it?
bought it. Like you've purchased it.
Yeah, Mike, stop like stinking.
I
bacon.
brought that up, not Mike.
I know.
So if I order Papa Gio's, I get the number one. I say Kirk, and they say Kirk number one.
Whoa, anything else, sir?
Right. Like I mean,
I'm taking my break in 20 minutes.
is that the same thing?
Welcome to Kirk's Hot Dogs. How does Kirk take his hot dog?
Oh, that poor worker.
Oh, that's what it is.
Take.
That's
I don't
big
like
thing.
the
Welcome
phrase
to Kirk's
take
hot
either.
dog.
I just feel bad for that worker having to do that all day.
They'll get paid well. They'll make tips and stuff.
Imagine-
You get tips everywhere now at fucking days.
So when there's
shit.
a long line,
Why should let these people get tips, Justin? If you own a place like that, you're anti that.
No, I mean it's a service.
Okay, you're okay with that.
If we have a drive-through, you can't ask tips.
A
for
drive-through?
Yeah, if we have a drive-through, you
Wow.
can have tips for a drive-through.
it's gonna be a long line. At the
Yeah, I was
drive-thru.
gonna say.
Gee, I know shit.
Wait,
Those
so-
orders take an hour
Say a
long.
line
Hot
builds
dogs
up.
are super quick.
I know, but you got the ordering process. You're giving them fucking charts to do it.
Give them the exact
Can I
lengths.
get a all beef grilled?
You're changing the
with
deed to the property.
Yes.
Every time.
all
Cannot-
beef grill, New
lot of
England
pay-
bun.
Well, the answer should not be can I. Of course you can.
Yeah.
It's your hot dog. Yeah,
Exactly.
right. You got to correct them. I think
Yeah, you don't need to ask me, boss.
this franchise is
Coming
this,
right
this has franchise potential.
When there's a long line, like I'm behind Kirk in line, and I hear you go, "What's your name?" and he goes, "Kirk," and you go, "Welcome to Kirk's Hot Dogs." I'm supposed to completely forget that when I step up.
Yes. Yeah, it's like they'll do it like if you do it right, Justin. It'll be like Disney World where
Exactly,
you never
exactly.
you never hear the person in
this
front
is
of you.
Kirk's Hot Dogs.
Mike's
I
the
knew.
kind of guy when he goes on a ride at Disney World, he's like, "We're actually saving the galaxy by going on a roller coaster."
There would be. I'll tell you
No, I'm
this.
the
Mike,
opposite of that.
Mike, if Mike was around Orville and Wilbur Wright, he would have
Oh,
been,
he
like,
would've-
been like, explain this. Like, oh, great, yeah, this will
Yeah.
fucking work.
That's what I
Like,
would have
great
said.
job.
The Wrong
great
brothers,
fucking
right?
job. Yeah, Henry Ford, get the fuck out of here. Columbus, Magellan, fuck you.
Absolutely.
Like,
No, I think
Mike stays on the ground. That's okay. Justin's a visionary. He's like Walt Disney.
I'm just gonna sit here and listen to Opie and Anthony.
Yeah. Legion of Skanks.
That's what we should do.
Yeah. Why don't we get Jim Norton in here?
I'm not.
Did you hear about
be a
this
bad
goal?
idea, but
Shane
Yeah.
Gillis came up with this idea. Mike would
Oh,
be
Mike
all
would be
for it.
love.
He'd be all
Oh my
for it.
god, he would love it. If tires was
watching it on Netflix.
If tires was called hot dogs, Mike would love it.
Second season
but
of
that's an
Tires was
idea for
very
a
fun.
television. I can wrap my mind around that.
But Mike's point though, Justin, is a good one. If you're like, you have to separate people by. So like when you go on the Haunted Mansion and you're on that ride, you don't hear until you get there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So like you got to
sequester these people.
because certainly the second time they go to the hot dog place, they'll be surprised all over again.
Well, it's
I would just give it a different
like
name.
a little. I think yes. I think people would like to go. Like I'd like a personable, nice, like fast, casual, in and out. But they care about me.
Yeah.
Well, they have to. You're
Or they're
signing
just
a check.
repeating my
But can't they
name.
do that anyway? Like if it's just a good hot dog place?
I guess, but
See, I like the idea of a good hot dog place. I'm in. When I drive, if I'm going whatever back roads of Maine or something, I'm with Harry. They have these little stands. There's a lot. Fantastic. You make it, I like the idea that you're going like every possible hot dog is there. I like that. That I'm in on.
Not every, but like
How many
there's
different
like,
options
there's
are there?
probably
You're
like
limiting
eight.
this
Well, there's
now?
probably like there's not going to be like, well, I had this kind of hot dog in 1987. I don't know what it
It's
is.
not very personal. I don't
There's
know.
gonna be like 8 different kinds. There would be like red snappers. So Steve would have said
Steve,
do you
yes.
have red snappers? I would have said absolutely. Here at Steve's Hot Dogs, we have
Right.
red snappers.
So if they don't have it, you can say absolutely do not have it here. Is it then their place if they don't have it?
Yeah, we don't have the thing the owner wants.
Yeah, so you don't own it, right?
Well,
I
what
think?
would they ask for? Well, we
We
would have
just said
hot
the one
dogs.
from like 1942 or something. I don't know.
Yeah, well, hot dogs were also very gross back then.
If I said, give me a kielbasa.
We would have different types of sausage
Okay.
and stuff.
Italian sausage, I like those.
Italian sausage.
That's not a hot dog.
Some worst. Yeah, well,
Oh, what are we doing here?
it's mostly hot dogs, but
It's called hot dog. It's mostly hot dogs for you?
yes.
Well, what? Which
That's
is it?
that's a much better name. Mostly hot dogs is a much better name.
I don't know.
You don't like the sausage aspect? Like there
It's
would
not
be
a
like,
hot dog.
Yeah, it's
a
not
good
really a
point,
hot dog.
yeah.
It's a cousin, but it's not a hot dog.
Is a hot dog a
Bratwurst.
sausage?
You just told me you just told me it's a hot dog place.
Yeah, but the profit margins on sausages are quite high.
Well, then that's a different conversation. But I'm with you. Fries and onion rings
Yep.
and whatever you want. sodas and whatever. I'm with
you
you.
ever
on
had a
that.
fried hot dog before?
No.
No.
You could have hot dogs for you?
Have you ever had
Because
one?
that's why you come back, because there's so many different possibilities. By the time you try everything, it's like 10,000 different possibilities.
Coke or Pepsi products?
Pepsi.
No.
What if I
no,
want-
no, I'm not going.
Out.
I'm not going.
I can't get the soda I want at my own hot dog
No, that's a
stand?
Coke.
Why not both?
You can't have Pepsi with a hot dog. No.
Why not both? Well, you can have a Mountain Dew with a hot dog.
Because most places don't have both.
I don't think you can
You make a deal.
You can.
You can.
I mean, local. You see like delis that have like
Yeah.
cans of Coke and Pepsi.
But I believe if you're like a store, don't you have to choose?
I think if you're a
or-
franchise,
No, I
yeah.
think they'll try and make deals with you. Right?
So yeah, you get
yeah.
a deal with Coke or Pepsi.
But the
You-
deal is you can't
So
have the other one.
what most restaurants
Fountain Pepsi is garbage. Pepsi, I know Pepsi. Canned Pepsi is delicious. Delicious. I should say Fountain Pepsi is good. I'm not going to. Fountain Pepsi is good. Fountain Coke, I think, is a little better.
Well, restaurants reach out to both of them and then say, if you provide us with the equipment, we will
Yeah, make a
buy
deal.
exclusively through you.
Right.
Otherwise, if you want to use both of them, you have to buy your own equipment.
That's what I'm saying. Then you're
and
losing
maintenance
money.
itself. But you buy it and just do good upkeep. It'll be fine.
I'm fine with it. All right, do Pepsi. If it makes you happy with the Mountain Dew, I'm with you. I know you love Mountain Dew. Pepsi's good.
do
So
love
go for
Mountain Dew.
Pepsi. All right, what else? Get me away from this. That's 30 minutes of stupid. It's
So
never
that's all
going to
I'm
happen.
think about.
All based on Gus not having an update. No.
That was the most concise Gus answer.
It
in the history
really
of the
was.
was. Game Time app. Here you go. Mariners Yankees tonight for $13. Yankees back after finally winning a game.
Ooh, I'm
Yeah,
going to the
please.
Yanks this weekend.
Are you going?
Thanks to the game time app. Yes.
Oh, is that right? They're playing the Cubs, right?
Yes.
This weekend, right? In the Bronx?
That's right.
Are you going to the game? Which game are you going to?
Saturday.
Saturday. That's nice. There you go. We kind of need them to get moving here, Mike. This has not been good.
Lucky they're in a weak division.
True. It is wild that, I guess psychologically, very interesting that George Steinbrenner has a son who won't fire a manager. general manager.
I mean,
Doesn't want to be like his dad, right?
you could probably
Yes.
write books about that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know?
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Psychologically,
Yeah.
it's like I grew up. Let me see if I can do this. Yankees managers in the 80s. Do this quick. Talk about Game Time, which is a great app. Yankees managers.
Billy Martin, of course.
I was about to say 3 or 4 times.
Oh yeah, Bill, a million times. I just want to go through what they actually did in the 80s when Steinbrenner was there. When it got really crazy. managers. Here we go. So Billy Martin from 75 to 78. Dick Hauser, Bob Lemon, Billy Martin again. We're in 79. Dick Hauser in 80, fired. Gene Michael, 81, fired. Bob Lemon back, fired. Gene Michael back, fired. Clyde King, fired at 82. Billy Martin back in 83, fired. Yogi Berra, 84, 16 games in 85, fired. Billy Martin back in 85, fired. Pinella, 86, 87, fired. Billy Martin, 88, fired. Pinella fired, 88. Dallas Green fired, 89. In the 80s, they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 managers.
That's
counting
crazy.
in the 80s. And he was going to bring Billy Martin back when he died.
Yeah.
He was already talking about bringing back for, I think, a sixth time. Insane. And now, Aaron Boone's been the manager for what? 12 years? 10 years?
Something like
That long? 9? 17 was his first year, maybe?
He's got
I
to
thought
go. He's a
before
choker,
that.
right?
Before that?
I thought.
He's been the manager
Since 18.
Because, oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, Torrey, obviously, George couldn't fire Torrey. And then,
Who was before
before who?
Aaron Boone?
Girardi.
He was there that long?
Yeah.
I didn't realize he was
there
there
9
till
years.
Oh, wow. Okay.
They've had Torrey, Girardi, and Boone since 96. 3 managers in the last, how long ago is 96 now? 29 years?
Yeah.
The 29 years before 96, that's what, 67? They had 67. They had like 18 different managers. Crazy. But anyway, yeah, I mean, I don't know. They made the World Series last year, so I guess Boone's not going to get fired, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I thought they got swept this past weekend. He might get it today, yesterday on the off day.
The old Yankees.
Oh, well, use Game Time, the official ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. Nothing like getting to a baseball game last minute. Mike's doing it. Tonight, Mariners Yankees for $13. Put the savings in your pocket, spend them in the ballpark. This is actually in the copy on a hot dog.
For you.
There you go. A new hat or some good old-fashioned Cracker Jacks. Game Time app. Create an account. Use code KMS for $20 off your first purchase. Code KMS. Download that Game Time app right now and redeem with code KMS for $20 off. Download the Game Time app today. What time is it? Game time. Go ahead, Mike.
Can I throw something out?
Go ahead.
Blank's hot dogs.
That's terrible.
Too weird.
Who's blank?
Blank's hot dogs.
Who's blank, you
I
ass?
thought
Funny
that
you
too.
ask.
I thought that too. Hot dogs.
I tried for you, Mike.
So do you mean like just kind of like underscore hot dogs?
I'm torn on that. I
Or
don't
like
know.
That would be the
Why don't you just call it
like the
your
symbol,
hot
like the
Yeah.
that would be like
Blank's
the
hot
marketing.
dogs.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I think.
That would be what we would send to you in the mail.
And they say, why is it Blank's hot dogs? Well, what's your name?
In your mind, what's the perfect location for it?
Perfect location for it. I'm thinking like kind of in like a plaza. You're so right. It's such a food truck. It's such a food truck.
That's a
idea.
total food truck.
Yeah.
Such a food truck. That you,
I'd give anything for Justin to pitch this on Shark Tank. Like I would pay $1 million for that. You might get somebody.
I think I would.
You have to
Who
bring,
do you think bites on this?
Barbara's got a lot of history with food trucks. She did very well at Cousin's Maine Lobster.
Okay.
She'll definitely bring that up.
I don't think I don't think I would go on Shark Tank.
Oh, you're going on Shark Tank if I tell you to for the show.
Well,
You're doing it.
I would ask for something outrageous. I would ask for like $2 million for
Why?
Because I wouldn't want to give up a percentage point. on this.
You wouldn't want to give 5% to Kevin O'Leary for this?
For how much?
$2 to get him involved.
For anything.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want it to be like I'm not trying to become a billionaire off of this.
I don't think you have to worry about that. No, I
Cuban
think-
said something very interesting, and I'm curious if it was the reason
About this?
he was leaving.
Oh,
kind
okay.
of.
Oh, yeah.
I think he was on like Schultz's podcast or something. But he said early on, he said like the majority of deals like went through basically once you looked at the books.
Yeah,
and
now
everything.
never, right?
And he said now people know how to work, know how to present a Shark Tank product,
Right.
and so it's much less frequent that he actually goes through with the deal.
Yeah. That makes sense, I guess. Yeah. So Justin wouldn't do it though.
I just wouldn't want to give up a percentage of because I don't think what would I use the investment money on like
They gave you $400,000. You couldn't use it for something on this dumb product.
Nah.
I just don't think I don't think you I don't think I
What
would
if you
need
wanted?
that
What if you
much.
wanted to franchise it though?
Maybe down the road can I work on my that's way far down the line.
You think it is? I feel like it's very close. I think it's weeks away.
like you don't
I
want
like the idea of like Robert and Kevin trying to throw money at Justin, and he's like,
Nope.
No, I don't
Nope.
want it."
Well, how much would it cost to buy a truck? I have no idea. Like, how much would it cost to have a truck and have it fully equipped, ready to go? Everything.
A couple $100,000, right?
Yeah, probably like
You want to go cheap
80
here,
grand?
Justin? Yeah.
Well, the truck itself might be 80 grand.
80 grand.
Yeah.
Well, because you would also need an open flame grill, you need a flat top, you need a fryer, you need a microwave.
I mean, he has a restaurant experience, Mike.
That's true.
I have worked in food trucks before.
As well,
Oh,
food
wow.
trucks.
A Justin hot dog stand?
The irony of Justin, by the way, like making money off a food truck, well, he cost me $30,000. I want a piece of this.
You would of course have a piece.
I want 2% of it. At least that's only fair.
Yeah.
But a hot dog food truck or stand, I'm 100% behind.
1,000%.
I just think
Yeah, I'm telling you. I think every shark would say the same thing. Get rid of the for you part.
yes.
So it would just be Justin's
Buy
hot
you.
dogs.
Justin's Hot Dog's a good name.
Justin's.
Justin's Hot Dogs.
but
That's a good sounding name. Don't you think, Mike?
I don't like that he had the audacity to tell me to Blank's hot dogs.
I'll say
It's a
this.
bad idea.
You know what's a better name?
Your hot dogs?
Bubba's Hot Dogs.
Ooh,
Bubba's dogs?
there you
That's
go.
Bubba's
good.
Dogs.
Bubba dog.
And that's a nice homage.
Bubba Dog is a winner.
Yeah, there you
Bubba
go.
dog.
Bubba
That's
dog
great.
is a good one. He's
Yeah.
a good mascot too.
Yeah, well, I don't know. You know. How about Chris Clemmer's Hot Dogs, presented by Chris Clemmer?
I was going to say a mutt dog sounds good. You could pay homage to the show with an
That's
item.
true.
You know?
Yeah, you get very KMS.
You have to pay with EBT card,
Give me
though.
the Gus. Yeah, right.
Give me
Yeah.
Gus.
Bubba's Dogs is good.
Bubba's dog? A Bubba
A
dog?
Bubba Dog.
So here's the problem. There's
Well-
already a company that makes hamburgers called Bubba Burgers.
It's Bubba Gump Shrimp Company, too.
Well, Bubba Burger is like a thing.
I know that, yeah.
Yeah, so Bubba buys them.
Just call it
That's
Bubba's.
It probably is. There must be a place called Bubba's, right?
Probably.
Has to be.
Bubba's.
Isn't there one, like a famous biker bar called Bubba's somewhere?
There's a radio guy that
Bubba
let
loves
Hulk
Punch,
Hogan
right?
fuck
Bubba's
his wife.
33.
He hates me, right? Didn't he get mad
Does
at
he?
me the other day about the Dave thing? Did we play that here?
Who did?
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah,
Bubba
he
loves
said
Punch?
something
Oh,
about
yes.
this,
Yes.
Bubba's Hot Dogs.
yeah.
Let's
Isn't Hulk
see.
Hogan like dying?
I think that was fake.
Oh.
Bubba's Hot Dogs.
Fooled me.
Bubba's Texas Wieners in Vernon Township, New Jersey. Bubba's Dogs.
Bubba Dogs.
See, but that's
But these are all
Local places.
local,
Like they're
yeah.
not gonna.
this is
come
literally
after you.
Bubba's Dogs is literally a little, not even a truck. It's like one of the ones you see in Manhattan, like the on the corner. You know,
Like a cart. Yeah.
yeah, like a cart. Yeah. I think they'd be fine with it.
Yeah, this guy doesn't care. New Jersey.
Oh, it always starts by saying they look pretty good.
Oh, but you can get Bubba merch though.
Don't get caught up in that.
No.
Make a good hot dog. Don't get caught up in the fucking merch.
Yeah.
The beauty of our mobile wienery is that we can take it anywhere. Grilled sausage, chicken, meatballs, pulled pork, bratwurst, and so much more is available.
See, but like now I want to make pulled pork available.
The next sentence is, these are really hot dogs by you.
Yeah,
You, yes. Just a mirror.
I mean, I think you try it, Justin.
Hot dogs. What if I look up hot dogs by you? I've never done this.
I think you're going to be safe.
This-
You never
Seemed
looked
like
it
a
up?
Hot dogs by
It would have been the first thing I did.
It's your idea.
Yeah, but it's a pipe dream, Kirk.
I don't think that's true. You think you're good. Hot Dogs by You is definitely there. I see no stores with that name. You're safe. Yeah.
$1 billion idea.
A hot dog. I would consider investing in this. I like a place to get a hot dog. You know what I want, though? I want the Mexican Pepsi
Cokes?
or Cokes.
Yeah.
Pepsi has it too. It's pretty
You know what you fill those drinks with? Mutt's ice.
Dreams? Oh, there you go. So somebody tweeted yesterday.
Vertical
There was
integration.
you know that tweet that everybody was doing a few months ago of like the boyfriend, the girlfriend, the guy looking.
Yeah.
It was the one that walking away was Mutt's Ice, and then the one walking towards was Mutt's car cleaning.
Yeah.
Business.
Car detailing.
Yes. I mean, Justin was into that.
Yeah. Interesting.
Well, didn't Coke do the thing where they were just putting names on the side of the cans?
They still do
They-
that.
they-
I think,
every
right.
summer,
Which
I
is
think.
weird. I don't really understand.
odd.
it.
I think it's stupid, yeah.
I don't really get
You ever
it.
seen a Kirk one?
No, where could I find that?
Kirk's hot
I
dogs.
don't know. Anywhere.
I'm
where
trying to
they
set you
sell-
up, Justin. But
Oh,
what else?
let's
This
see.
goddamn thing, which you'll never talk about again. I'd be in if you were like, hey, a real business plan.
Well, I
That'd
can't.
have to be next summer, though, 2026.
Yeah, it would have to be. I'd probably leave the show.
Yeah,
do
well,
that.
hey, listen, you have dreams. I'm not going to get away. You just dreamed about it the other day, you said.
Yeah.
Let's see here. You have any interest in this big cat defending oldie on the yak?
No, we talked about this a little bit yesterday. I thought it was like not. I mean, so Oldie ran out. Oldie is
Canadian guy.
Canadian guy.
Oh, right.
He's
Oh, yeah,
very annoying. I think he's a very nice guy. he was at the Ryder Cup doing stuff. And at one point I said, you have to get away from me. You're like the most annoying person I've ever met.
Right.
And he apologized. Like he's like that.
Yeah.
I think he knows he's annoying.
A little Gus-like.
Yeah. When Brandon won the championship, he ran on stage and kissed him, which was I was watching like right there. I thought it was like a fan, like he was going to stab Brandon or something, which I was fine with. But like, I was like, who is this guy? And he kissed him or something. And then he took a lot of shit for Dave was piling on, which was, I totally agree with. I don't know why he was there.
Dave tweeted out if we had just won the championship and Oldie came on the stage and made it about him, he would be fired before.
Yeah, I would punch him in the face. I don't like understand it, but yeah, Dan was on the Yak yesterday.
The Yak, yeah, talking about it.
You were.
Well, you got kissed by Oldie.
I got kissed by Oldie. Well, now I do want to step in for Oldie there. A lot of people had weird reactions to Oldie being on the stage. I didn't think it was a problem at all. I told him before in the locker room, or not the locker room, but the waiting room, or whatever room we were in.
Locker room.
And I said, hey, if we win tonight, I'm going to kiss you right on the mouth on stage. And he said, deal. And I didn't know he was coming right up as soon as we won.
Yeah.
But I told him I was going to kiss him, and he came and got his kiss. So this didn't bother me at all. It apparently bothered a lot of people.
Well, I think it also was one of those situations where Dave tweeted about it, and then everyone followed.
Everyone acts like they got to have.
I mean, it was weird. When I watched it, I was like, why is Oldie up?
Yeah.
It definitely was. And I feel bad because he took it very hard.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Because he didn't want, he wasn't.
I don't think it was fair to him.
I think it was pretty fair to him.
But that sounds like Brandon told him to go up there.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I think Brandon said to go up there. I think he said like after or something. Like I think he was surprised he jumped on stage immediately.
Yes, but I don't think Brandon cared very.
Yeah, I think Brandon's probably
covering for him.
Yeah, it's not what I heard, but yeah, whatever. I mean, I think he feels bad for the guy. I don't think it's a big deal. That was very weird. But I think he's like a weird guy. He's like a bit guy. Not my kind of guy. I think Dave's not a name. He's like, he's not for me. He is definitely not for me. But he's a nice kid. But yeah, it was very strange. Did not love that. Would not have loved it. I don't think he would have done it if I had won. But it was
would have been unreal.
Give you a kiss.
Yeah, it was a very strange moment.
It's like I can just only like obviously Oldie wouldn't do, but like can you imagine like winning the dozen and then like.
But Clemmer had done it like in the past, like 3 years ago or something, 4 years ago, like before he worked.
Yeah.
Clemmer ran on stage or Gus or somebody. I'd be like, get the fuck out of here! What are you doing? Yes, it'd be very strange. Very strange. What else?
You see Frank the Tank under 300 pounds for the
Yeah,
first
I
time.
saw that. Good for him. Jeez.
Yeah, those walks are helping.
Yeah, he's eating better. I think so good for him. What was his peak? Do we know?
His peak was like 580.
Jesus
This was way.
He's that much?
I think he was very
580. I can't imagine he was that heavy. There's no way he was 580.
He was like 500.
Jesus. Well, that's good for him.
He was big. And before he started walking, I think he was like 383.
Yeah. No, he's doing it. Good for Frank. Yeah.
He's kind of annoying though.
Frank, he's not my favorite, but you know, we had like a real actual conversation for the first time ever at the hotel. And he was okay. First time ever. And then he started yelling about something. I was like, all right, well,
At the dozen.
Yeah. And then he just started screaming about the Mets. I was like, all right, well, I think I'm going to go breakfast. I don't want to be part of this anymore. Yeah, it's just a strange collection of human beings. What else?
Are you familiar with Danny Ventura?
Sure.
He's the Boston Herald.
Yes, high school guy.
Yes, he's retired.
Retired, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Another big guy, but a nice guy. I don't really deal. I didn't really deal with him much. I think we got in like a Twitter fight once, but like not real, like about Bill Parcells or something, being in the Patriots Hall of Fame. But like he's like a legitimately nice guy. Speaking of that, did you see that weird Greg Dickerson tweet yesterday?
Yes.
Justin was mentioning that to me. Yeah.
Only one place to sell that, Mike. The Big Show Unfiltered. He's tweeted those guys. see if they do it.
I'd have to do it as if it was coming up later today.
Yeah, that's true. I felt bad for Dickerson when I saw that. Like, I know Greg's got a lot of issues. People probably don't know. Some who listen to the show, I always forget this. Greg was the Celtics sideline reporter forever. Excuse me. And then did some radio stuff and did some stuff with Gary on Comcast, like I did with Gary, but he did before for years.
Yeah. Before, when you were on, it was like rotating, but it used to be Gary and him.
And guests, right? But they were like the two dedicated hosts. Yeah. And they were very good friends. I don't know I actually don't know what happened. And he put a tweet out yesterday that said, like, I miss my friend Gary Tangway and I'd love to reunite with him.
I truly hope that someday Gary Tangway and I will resolve whatever issues we have and bury any hatchet between us. Some of the best and my favorite times in life were with him. I don't want to leave this world with any regrets or holding petty grudges.
I mean, I don't know. I hope Gary reaches out to him. I don't know.
I'd like to talk to Tangway before I die too.
Yeah, so would I. I haven't talked to Gary in a while.
So I would assume it's because of all this, like you said yesterday, like you don't say these to people when they're still alive, and then someone like LB dies, and you realize like, oh,
I think Greg's had a lot of issues mentally. So I think he's probably in a bad spot right now. I like Greg. I hope he gets out of it, but I don't. If you're in a dark enough spot where you're wishing you talked to Gary Tanguay, then you're fucking really in trouble.
On the station that reaches the beach.
But why wouldn't he just
smiling and dialing?
Why wouldn't he just call him? I don't know.
Maybe he lost his number.
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, someone tell Tanguay to reach out to the guy, for fuck's sake.
Or Greg could call Gary. I don't know. Like,
Do you have any idea what their riff
I was
is?
just saying, I don't.
Yeah.
Did he tag him on Twitter? Because that seems like an easy way to get him.
I don't know. I don't know what it's about. I remember Gary was in. I don't remember the specifics. I don't think it was something crazy though. I don't remember specifically. But it is strange.
Tell me I'll have to wait till Friday on Mudstack.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I was Dickerson on Mudstack once? Was he a
yes.
audio guest on there?
Yes, I think he was actually. Yeah.
I don't. Maybe Mutt'll find out the issue there. Call Mutt.
I'd like that.
Mutt's getting ready to volunteer. It's not he gets in frame an hour before, but
Isn't it 11 or 12?
I thought it was 12. No,
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Do have some Mutt thoughts after we speak to him.
What a tease.
Hello.
Do you have any insight on this Dickerson tweet about Tanguay?
Yeah, Greg. I don't know why Gary's mad at Greg, but Greg said out of nowhere on the podcast last year that he'd been trying to get in touch with Gary, and Gary just would not return his calls. That something had happened, but Greg had no idea what happened. And even if it's a year ago, he was trying to reach.
That's no insight, to be fair. So you don't know. You don't actually know the issue between the two of them.
That's all I know.
What do you do the hour before you volunteer? Like, what's the mindset right now? What are you doing?
I'm eating right now. I'm going to jump in the shower and get over there.
You got a carb load before this or no?
I'm trying to eat. What's that?
You're trying to carb load before. It's 3 hours. Today's Christmas. Is that what you said or no?
What?
You said it's like
Christmas in July event coming up. Yeah, we're sorting through some Christmas stuff, I'm sure.
Okay. So you don't know because Mike had asked me that.
No, and if I knew, no, he didn't tell me anything off the air. He legit does not know. He said he was going to reach back out to Gary.
I was trying to remember what
Gary. He said he doesn't know.
Okay, take it easy. I don't remember what Gary. I think Gary told me one, but it wasn't like crazy. I think he was just like, yeah, he kind of annoys me. Like I don't want to be friends with him anymore. It wasn't like crazy. You know, Gary, he's an empty head. I don't know. I like both those guys a lot, so I feel bad, but
Well, you were at one point. You were really good friends with Gary, correct?
Yes, yeah, and we still talk a couple of times a year, but like I don't know. I'd be curious. But I mean, look, they're welcome to have it out here, I guess, if they want to.
Wow.
Sure. Oh, let's go.
Sure. That makes sense that people listen to the show. What the fuck are you talking about? All right, I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Most people listen to the show don't even know who Tanguay is.
That's crazy.
That's a good point.
No
Yeah.
question.
Have they not seen Chappaquiddick? They'll know who he is.
That's true. He's in that. But
Oh, wasn't he in Knives Out too?
He had a
Yes.
role in Knives Out. Yeah, he's in a movie coming up this year with Woody Harrelson and Helen Hunt, I think, or something.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Big stars.
He was in the Whitney Houston movie. Like he's hustling. He's trying.
Yeah.
Gary's a good guy. I can't imagine it's malicious. I'd be stunned. I don't know, but I feel bad for Dickerson because I know Dickerson goes through it. So
That is also, maybe that's the type of thing Gary got annoyed.
that would annoy me.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Well, it's like it doesn't. It's presenting one side.
Yeah.
You're kind of looking like the poor me thing, and I like Greg, but I don't know. Greg's like put it this way, it's the thought I think we all have like privately sometimes with people we don't talk to anymore. It's kind of like that. You feel that sometimes, like, boy, I'd love just to talk to him, and he put it out there. I'll
Right.
say that. So now the ball's in Gary's court, I guess.
Yeah.
I suppose. I don't know. I haven't done shows with Gary in 8 years or something. So
Wow.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
He has no interest in coming on, right?
No, but also like, when I saw a tweet yesterday, I was thinking about that very thing, and like Mike knows, like when the show started. You get a lot of like, "Where's Tanguay?" tweets. Boy, I miss Tanguay. Yeah. 3 years ago, you get occasionally. The show doesn't exist anymore in the show.
Right.
Nobody tweets me and is like, "Boy, I wish Jerry was here, or Gary was here, or Reamer was here." Or
Trenny.
Yeah, I mean, and we have Mudd on here because he's just part of the show now. But like, that part's just gone.
Yeah.
I got canceled.
I wouldn't even know what to say to Gary now. Like, and what's funny is of all the people who was on the old show, other than Mutt, like Gary would have embraced the show hugely.
Oh, he would have been great.
Would have loved it.
I would have loved Gary.
Yeah, would have loved it. Would have loved it. But he got very I think the old show spooked him. Like he just didn't want to get into that shit anymore.
Right.
Like he's just happy now doing. I think he does college teaching, some professor stuff, and voiceover work, and that's it. I think he's happy, I think. Although last time I talked to him.
I'm gay.
Last time I talked to him, he said his wife's like, I got to find a job, so. I don't know.
Why is it that when Justin hits a drop, it's funnier than like when Cullinane would do it for some reason? Like if Cullinane could have hit it at the same time, and for some reason I'm laughing more when Justin.
What's the idea of Justin like searching for it? Yeah.
Pussy.
You have any Tangway drops or no?
I was looking. No, I can't find it.
That's crazy.
I have one. I just realized this. A drop of Gary Tangway plays at the end of every episode of the Blind Mike Project.
Oh, is that true?
He says, "Tell me a Mike Vrabel story."
Oh, yeah, that's right. He loved those athletes, Gary. But yeah, I feel bad for Dixon. I like him. What else? And congratulations to Dan Ventura, I guess. What else?
Yes. Free Turtle Boy was trending this morning on Twitter. I think.
Is he in jail?
Again?
I think he's going through his process of his witness intimidation case.
Oh, yeah.
So I think that's the next step for like the free Karen Reed people are moving on.
Just say Karen Reed is free and he's not yet.
I will say this. First of all, Turtle Boy, we were not away. We're always in Chicago. We talked about it a little bit. I mean, like, it gets a lot of credit. There's more for Karen Reed. Like, he was an incredible job. Seems like Karen Reed has turned her back on him a little bit, though, huh?
Oh, no.
Like, I don't think she's talking about him publicly much, I think, right? She should be thanking him every day, like 6 times a day.
Right.
He's literally the reason why she's free. Like he's actually the reason why she's free. Like, she should be thanking him. I think her lawyer went on with his show the other night. But, like, she should be thanking him 30 times a day. He did incredible. Like him, not like him, whatever. He did incredible stuff with that. And, yeah, I mean, imagine he goes to jail for like 10 years. She's free.
She's fine.
Fucking wild.
He did all the work. She gets off.
Yeah, this story's getting crazier and crazier, too. I actually see, Justin, a lot of people going from Karen Reed now to Birchmore.
Oh,
I'm
yes.
seeing a lot of people are, getting into that.
That's true.
People are reaching out to me about that. I don't know anything other than what I know. But, yeah, these people have to get their appetites filled somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't know what the next big one is, but there'll be one. That's for sure.
It's Diddy's ending,
Yeah,
Right, Diddy's gone.
Epstein never
Epstein never happened. So
It is crazy. Like, what is Dan Bongino's title in the government right now? Assistant FBI?
Yeah. Something like that.
Is he assistant head of the FBI? Am I making that up?
That actually sounds right.
about
This is a guy who was ranting and raving about the Epstein list forever. Where is he? Yeah. Where's like the Jerry Callahans and the hardcore? Like, where are they today?
Well, when you find out it never happens, you're just like, ah, damn.
If a Democrat were president and they said, "Hey, look, nothing to see here," these hardcore, including Bongino, including these idiots, like Christine, they'd be going nuts. They said that Jeffrey Epstein killed himself, and you have a list.
Yeah.
Who's the
what he had was a case of the blues.
Yeah, it happens. Levitt, is that her name? The secretary, press secretary, Caroline Levitt.
oh yeah.
Yes.
Right? Is that right? Yeah, right. Yeah. And she's sitting there saying, "Well, yeah, we didn't really say." It's like, what? What are you talking about? And that's why I don't blame conspiracy people. Are like, well, Trump must be on the list. Like, sorry, you invite that when you do this.
Sure.
Like, that's in play. I'm not even saying he is, but like,
well, when it was a whole thing where he's gonna expose everyone.
I mean, he was saying it forever.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, we'll get the JFK files, the Epstein list, this, that. It's like, well,
and it doesn't help that Elon 2 weeks ago was like,
Trump's
he's on the list.
Yeah. It's crazy. Like, has anybody asked Trump about this? Where's Trump? I feel like Trump has he been in front of a microphone the last couple of days?
No, I've seen him. People are going after him for like eating ice cream in Florida when Texas.
The important stuff.
Because the tech stuff's going, I can't eat ice cream?
Well, that's what everyone says. Whenever some sort of disaster happens, the president should be focused on finding people.
Should Trump be in the water, like swimming around?
I'd like to see that.
What do they want him to do? But yeah, this Epstein thing, I feel like is like almost like underplayed right now. It's insane. By the way, the Epstein story has almost always been underplayed.
Yeah.
Other than when the day he killed himself, like it's just madness. And again, is Maxwell is going to be released from prison? Like, what was she arrested for?
Right. I raped.
Yeah, well, that's different. Like, I don't.
A drop of me has never made me laugh.
It is true. The idea of him searching for it while we're talking.
It's great. I just watch him do it. Yeah, I think this is like this is so. There's no list at all. Is what's her face gonna get remarried to Bill Gates now?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
I forget about that.
Did she bail on him? She was baiting that interview.
The richest man in the world's wife was like,
they just fell out of love.
Like this.
Didn't
it happens.
Yeah.
Didn't she actively say like this is why?
She was in an interview on CBS, I think it was, I think it was with Gayle King or somebody. She's like, yeah, it's kind of a big reason why he kept going.
Because he was on the Epstein.
Stop calling the island, Bill, would you? Jesus Christ.
She probably feels very silly now. She's like, oh, I took that list seriously.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, does she have to ask for forgiveness now?
Yeah.
Although she has half his shit and doesn't have to deal with him now.
Crazy.
Raping boys.
Well, yeah.
I suppose.
There is some of that.
He was aroused, and he said, "Let's get
Okay,
married."
we got it, Justin. What else? Jeez, relax. Slow down. Sometimes less is more. What else?
Blind All, you said you had mutt thoughts.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
His wife is a teacher, right?
She is a teacher.
Why doesn't he just go with her and substitute teach?
We need to go with her every day to school.
Like you can sign up to substitute teach. It's like
You can call me Mr. Manansky.
It's like $150 a day.
You could. I mean,
all he has to pass. Oh, background check. Never mind.
Because he doesn't.
But that's the same question as anyone
He
saying.
doesn't
Why
want.
doesn't
He doesn't want to.
Why doesn't he sell lollipops?
Why are you asking these questions?
But then he doesn't have to watch his kids because they're at school. He's going to be with them.
His
and
kids
then
are at
drive
school
them.
anyway.
He could at least get paid while they're there.
He doesn't want to do it.
I know.
You sound like every caller on. We get these calls on Friday.
It fucking pisses me off.
It's Josh from Pittsburgh again.
I don't even want me to say the
Poor
guy doesn't.
Yeah, you're
want
infuriating Josh right now.
The guy doesn't want to work, but yet today he's going for 3 hours to Christmas in July to sort shoes, as opposed to just working.
He's giving back.
It is very it's. I'm not doing this. Is
Sorry.
that your only
I'm
thought or
sorry.
no?
That
Is
was-
your
that was-
thoughts?
that was
plural?
it.
That was it.
I don't have many thoughts on it.
Your thought is you should be a substitute teacher.
It's
Bring my husband to work day.
His wife's already there.
I mean, you could.
You think she wants to go
That's
to
not how
college
jobs
every day?
work.
There's also 5 million schools. He could
Yeah,
sub
you can
anywhere.
Sub every single day and make a pretty good living subbing.
You
It's not
cannot make a
great.
good living as a substitute teacher. Living?
That's a
Tell that to Stuttering John, pal.
I was about to say, talk to Stuttering John. but you can,
I think you can make a. He has kids. God
you can
forbid.
sub
there's-
every day for, let's say,
Make
100,
a-
$120.
Okay, that's before taxes.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay, so that's $600 a week.
Yeah.
$2,400 a month before taxes.
$1,000.
There are 180 days in a school year.
Yeah,
And
the
that's
whole
considering
summer.
Every single.
So you'll make $16,000 a year before taxes. That's a good living by now.
Well, with him and his wife in the same.
I agree. It's a nice. You should be doing it as supplementary income. I agree with you on that.
It's not hard. I mean, I do it. It's not hard.
If he starts Mutt's hot dogs, then that'd be great. This is emboldened
Mutt's
by-
dogs.
Right across the
Mutt's
street from Justin.
Oh, battle. Oh, is that what you do for a job?
I'm a PE teacher, yeah.
Blind school.
No, regular school.
Really?
Yes.
I guess I never put that together.
Regular kids?
Yeah. Well, regular's a
I could
strong
never
word, but-
participate in PE.
Yeah.
It would make me. But
Do you do like all regular, just all the normal
All the
stuff?
normal stuff, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And you can't see.
I could see enough to walk around an empty gym.
oh yeah, I guess you don't have to do anything.
I don't have to physically do it. I
Yeah.
still do, but I
Right. Oh, okay. That's interesting. So you have a full. You're
impressive.
full time.
full-time teacher.
That's what. Yeah, you're not a substitute teacher.
No, I actually have a full-time job.
Yeah. There you go. So yeah, that's
It's
jeez.
very impressive.
That is. Well, Mutt's talked about teaching in the past. Like sometimes he's like, maybe I'll go back and become a teacher.
If he wants to be a phys ed teacher, I'd be his mentor. I'd be
Yeah.
happy to do it.
That's
like that.
Mutt's like that. He's like George Costanza. Like maybe I'll be a teacher. Yeah, maybe.
I do have to pass some
Yeah,
tests.
you also
and
have to go to
stuff, but-
school
Like
again.
baseball.
Yeah, right. That's what I mean. What else?
You said you brought a game.
I did.
Oh, you have a game.
It's less of a game. It's more of just a trivia. I have a quest to read a biography of every president.
Okay.
I've read like.
I feel like that's a very doable quest. I mean, it's not the holy grail.
It's harder than you think.
They all exist.
Well, they all exist, but I can't find them in audio form.
Oh, yes, sure. That's stolen value. You're not even reading. I didn't even think of that.
I mean, I'm listening. But
Where do you get Justin playing this music, Mike?
I like it.
Yeah.
Still low.
still doesn't feel right.
Crank it up a little bit, Justin.
You're gonna have to bear with me because I'm gonna have to read some of these questions.
Go ahead. I'm not gonna do well on this.
Because Coleman played this music, right?
And Justin.
It wasn't
Justin
just
was here-
Justin too,
was
but-
also here for
and this-
No,
Coleman.
what I'm saying, it wasn't
But you-
just a
if I said
Coleman
to you
thing.
who
It
was
a
his
Why are
song-
you so angry today?
I'm not angry. You stopped me
He's
on the
very
strings.
angry.
If I said to you, Justin, who do you associate this song with?
Oh, it'd be Dave calling it.
Yeah.
Clemmer and Cullinane, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So all these are just obscure president questions. I wouldn't
Okay,
even say
I'm
they're
gonna do
obscure president.
horribly on this, but
These are all. I did these all by memory too.
okay.
Oh, so they might be wrong.
No, they're all right. I had my wife double check. Reading is hard. Who was the first president?
George Washington. Thank you. 1 for 1.
I didn't finish. Probably should have sent this to Justin, huh? Who was the first president to be? That's a big word.
This is why I don't bring
This
notes.
is sad. Why don't you send this to Justin?
I will.
Can you do that?
I don't know.
Why don't you just give Justin the phone?
Yeah, Justin, take this.
Take this.
I even put it in like huge
We're gonna
print.
have a slightly less blind guy.
Well, Justin can't read it, but that's
I
fine.
practiced this, which is embarrassing. No, thank you.
There he is, a man. On a hot dog stand one day.
No, he's not.
No,
It
he's
says
not.
it's 300 pounds.
You are.
But
We are.
Right, that's true. Yes,
customer
right.
is.
That's true.
Let's see here. Who was the first president to be photographed?
First president to be photographed.
Would you like a hint?
Sure.
It was after he was president.
Oh.
Makes sense, I guess, right? Probably not a... First president to be photographed. The first president to be photographed. Obviously, Matthew Brady famously took a bunch of pictures of Lincoln. That was later. I should write a book about him. The photographer, not Lincoln.
I don't think it was
Lincoln.
after
I
he
have
was
two.
president.
What's that?
Was it after he was president?
No.
I don't think so.
No.
No, it was a... I'll say Van Buren.
No.
Who was it?
John Quincy Adams.
Wow, that early. Okay. Oh. Interesting. Go ahead.
Who was the last president to not graduate from college?
Last president to not graduate from college.
Yes. This was more recent than I thought it was.
Really?
Like it should be, I should say.
William Howard Taft.
No.
Who is it?
Harry Truman.
Really?
Yes.
That's interesting. He graduated from college. Good for him.
Who was the only president who did not speak English as their first language?
It's their first language.
Yes. If you think of the last names, it'll help.
Obama.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got to be way back, though, no?
Yeah, I'd say it's probably way back.
You have a guess, Justin, or no?
He has the answer.
Oh, you have the answer.
Yeah.
Last name.
I'm gonna look at the answers from now on.
Okay, good, yeah. Last name. I guess I'll go with Van Buren again.
That's right.
Okay, yeah.
He spoke Dutch.
That makes sense.
That's just all Van Buren.
Eventually I'll get it right.
He's like, so I've only read Van Buren's book so far.
I actually haven't read one on him yet.
Go ahead.
It was in depth. I couldn't understand it.
What president had the most children?
Tyler.
Yep. 15.
Just had his grandsons die.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah. It's insane.
That's wild.
Yeah. Who was the shortest president?
The shortest president. What do you think, Mike?
Early.
I don't have a good guess.
Gotta be early. Yeah. John
Jefferson.
Adams.
Jefferson? No, it was John. It was Madison. James Madison.
Ah.
5'4".
5'4". Much height. Jesus.
Who are the 4 presidents to have been assassinated?
President Kennedy.
Mm-hmm.
President Garfield.
Mm-hmm. Great book on him, by the way.
I read a great book about him.
I don't know.
I believe Lincoln was assassinated.
I think so.
Correct.
McKinley?
Yes.
Yes, there you go.
Yep. Mm-hmm. All of them shot, by the way.
And amazingly, I believe Lincoln's son was in the area for 3 of them.
Yes.
Makes you wonder about him.
It does. Sure does.
Lincoln's, James Booth's brother actually saved Lincoln's, some relative of Lincoln's life.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Let's just say Abe Lincoln was not getting the steak and cheese at D'Angelo's.
No.
If you believe what you read. I'm not saying. I want to
Big turkey
disperse
guy.
that.
Big turkey guy.
Honest Abe was...
And get a load of this.
I don't think that's relevant. Go ahead, Justin.
What president had the shortest presidency?
Oh, someone died like while they
It
were.
was what's his face, right? He got sick at the
Inauguration.
He got like the flu, right?
He got pneumonia.
Yeah, who the hell? It wasn't Taft.
Nope.
Shit, who was it?
William Henry Harrison.
There you go. Yeah, it was like 39 days or something, right?
31 days.
31 days, yeah.
What state were the most presidents born in?
Virginia?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say Virginia.
They
like
had most of
Houston.
the ones at the beginning.
Yeah. Africa.
Who was the only president not buried with the American flag?
Washington?
No.
I feel like he would bury the American
I
flag.
didn't know if it was a thing that like didn't start
Back then?
until- yeah.
He's got to be an older one, right? No?
I think it's based on the time period when he died. You got to think about that and where he was from. The older, yeah.
I know that Grant. That makes no sense.
No, it was John Tyler. He was buried with the Confederate flag.
Oh.
Oh.
John Tyler. JT.
JT, that's right. That it? I don't
30
remember how many I
questions.
wrote.
Who was the only president that served in the Senate after being president?
Oh, I know this. Who the hell was it? I just saw this. Who is it?
Andrew Johnson.
Oh, right. Yes, I did. There we go. Well,
Also-
presidential trivia.
Also the first president impeached.
That's true. Sure, there you go. Presidential trivia. Not a game.
No.
Or a trivia.
Well, trivia's a game, no?
I guess. Producer's
question.
return his phone back to the blind guy. There it comes.
That's why I don't have notes for anyone wondering.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
My wife even asked, why don't you just print it out? Thanks.
Which book are you reading right now? Which president?
I just finished one on, what was
That was good.
it? James Buchanan.
James Buchanan.
Yes. It was called The Worst President Ever. So it was a little biased. But
Do nothing
really?
president? Am I wrong?
yeah.
there
They
you
think
go, Mike.
they think the first gay president also.
Really?
Yes.
I forget who it was, but didn't Andrew Jackson have some nickname for another president?
Oh, really?
Nancy Boy.
Oh,
or
yeah,
something?
he called John Quincy Adams a Nancy.
Yes. Okay,
Those are the old days. Does every president have a high school named after him, do you think, in America? Like, is there a Millard Fillmore High School somewhere?
Oh, there's got to
Where
be.
you
Gotta
grew
be
up?
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess. I suppose, yeah. I guess.
Wait, didn't we?
Didn't we do something?
Did we really?
Yeah.
No, the show's long enough, yeah. I'm sure. I have no doubt we did this before.
Yeah.
This hot dog thing I think we did before, so who knows? There's a Millard Fillmore. It probably is, right? Where's he from?
You have to ask.
I think he's from like Ohio.
I think he is Ohio.
Without knowing that.
Oh, that's the high school in Kick-Ass
Kick-Ass?
Oh.
Oh, that's
the
right.
film.
That's right. I actually knew that.
in New York City.
Born in New York.
Oh.
Died in New York. You've not read a Millard Fillmore book yet?
I have not. They're hard to find.
Kick-Ass. There it is. Yes. Oh, I had a class of show I grew up watching at Millard, the show with all the crazy Dan Schneider and all them. Millard Fillmore High School. Millard Fillmore High School is in upstate New York. There is one as well. So there you go.
There we go.
My God.
Well, what else, Justin?
Let's see. Not too much else. You see that Mo Khan guy? The guy that
He's good.
Portnoy got all upset about?
Wait a second. We got another Dickerson one. Jesus.
Oh, no.
12 hours ago. I was reading an article on LB that made me realize how many folks I worked with who left us way too early.
Oh.
LB, LJ, Cafardo, Alan Greenberg, Bob Newmeyer, Will McDonough, Joe Fitz, John Martin. They're all loved and respected in the enormous amount and are missed every day.
Well, nice thought.
That's good.
Worried
I
about
guess.
Dickerson.
Yeah.
honestly.
That was at 11:30 last night.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Let me see. LB, a very good guy. LJ, good guy. Had his demons, obviously. Nick Cafardo, always nice to me. Alan Greenberg, I met once, was nice. Newmeyer, I loved. Will McDonough, I didn't know. Fitz, I didn't know. John Martin, he was the Nesson guy with ALS. He was a good guy.
You think you would have liked Will McDonough?
Ooh.
I can't tell if that's a guy
Me?
you would have fought with or not. Yeah.
I would like to have him around, I
Yeah.
think.
He also
I'm
said
out.
too soon. How old was Will McDonough when he died?
He was in the 60s.
Oh, okay. I guess that's.
I think, right? I think. Yeah, no, he got the steak. I'm not sure what everybody else. Let me see here. Will McDonough died. He was 67. I mean, he was a
I guess
pretty
that's
young
pretty
guy.
Yeah.
Heart attack. That's right. Yeah.
All that steak.
ESPN.com, page 2. Farewell, Will. That's Simmons. It comes right up there. It's interesting. Start tweeting stuff like that. It's like, geez, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I agree. But yeah. What were you saying before that, Justin?
Nothing.
No?
Mo Khan. You
Oh,
said.
Mo Khan, the guy that had the "fuck the Jews" sign.
Oh yeah.
He was going around with some like super like right wing Nazi guy, and he
really?
went to a another club that he bought a sign that said "fuck Dave Portnoy," and he was just hailing Hitler left and right. So.
Mo Khan was?
Yeah.
Lean into it.
Jesus Christ. Well, listen, I mean, yeah. I guess.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't believe Hitler was a big fan of Muslims.
No, I'm sure he loved him.
I think he was probably all right with him.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know. Who knows? Was Hitler? I didn't see. Did Dickerson not say Hitler, right?
He did
Was
not.
he on the
He
list?
died young.
He
He
did
died
not on the
young.
list.
He was a young guy.
A lot of people in media and stuff.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah. I guess.
Suicide.
Well, obviously Hitler was in there, too.
If you believe
Nick
that.
Cafardo, Hitler, LJ,
Stalin.
everybody. Maybe I didn't know Greg knew LB that well. I'm sure he did. I just wasn't around for it. But
I guess he's just listing
people who've died.
media people in general.
I guess, yeah. Didn't care that Jerry Remy died, evidently, though. Just saying that.
How old was he?
Remy?
It's true.
Was he in the? Yeah, he
wasn't
He's
old.
an older gentleman. No.
70.
Yeah, but he wasn't old.
No.
I mean, I don't know. LJ was old. I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Milton's a store for men. The summer sale going on right now. Get your T-shirts, polos, shorts, swimwear. You need it today. It's 1 billion degrees. Go to South Shore Plaza in Braintree. Chestnut Square, Chestnut Hill, or the Burlington Mall, their newest location. Buy one, get one free suit event continues to roll on as we speak. Or shop online, miltons.com. Go there right now. Get your summer stuff right now for the next few months at Milton's. They will appreciate it. Let them know the Kirk Minahan Show sent you. The store for men, the original sponsor of Kirk Minahan and the Kirk Minahan Show. We thank Milton's, as always, the sponsor of the Kirk Minahan Show. Blind Mike Project as well. What's going on there?
Tonight at 8, we are breaking down the Ethan Klein lawsuit.
That's tonight.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Real deep dive into that, so check that out tonight.
Good. Well, are you still writing Blind Owl? Or are you doing anything?
I've kind of stopped. When I first started, I was a part-time teacher, and now I'm full-time. So, I mean, I have no excuse now. I'm not doing anything. But
that's true. What do you do all summer?
I play baseball. Beat baseball.
Beat ball. You
Yes.
try to get Mike into that.
Yeah, I tried, but
Wasn't
doesn't
into
want
it?
to. It's fine.
I was never a baseball player young, so I feel like I don't.
Neither was I.
I don't have the skills.
Where do you guys play?
I'm fat.
There you go. I didn't say it. Where we actually practice in Watertown.
Oh,
Philip
okay.
Field.
Yo, sure, I know. Yeah.
I actually brought you a ball as a gift. It doesn't work because
Mike is a gift.
You
You can give it to Mike. It's fine.
Okay, it doesn't work.
You can give it to him. It's fine.
Yeah, give it to Mike. He's closer. Let him have it. Why do I want the ball doesn't work?
Because if I can't give you one that works, they're $50 a pop.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah.
So what?
So what?
Is that big?
It's fucking huge.
It's got to be, right?
I guess.
Hopefully this is the one that. Oh no, that's the one that works.
Hey, it works. Oh,
Can't give you that one, Mike.
that's fine.
Damn it.
My coach would be pissed at me.
Jesus. Huh. When's your next game?
Actually, we go to the World Series. On
World
the
Series?
Yeah, on the 21st.
Where is that?
It's in St. Louis this year.
They just
Again.
tell you that? Did they just?
No, the league picks a city. Here you go.
Here you go, Mike.
Thank you.
Watching one guy, the other guy. There you go.
I'll go throw out the first pitch.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
It's,
Huh.
it's a lot of fun.
St. Louis this year.
Yeah, it's last year I had a bad experience in
blind
St. Louis, but
memorabilia.
It's true. Where was it last year?
it was in St. Louis. That's
Every year it's in St.
no,
Louis?
no. They did 2 years in a row just because we move around. We've been
I mean,
to
nothing more beautiful than St. Louis.
yeah, I know, this time of year. We went to Ames, Iowa. We went to
I like Ames, Iowa.
Ames was nice. That was the
You went
first
to
one.
Norman, Oklahoma? Is that what you said?
Norman, yep. We went to Tulsa.
You do that. Big cities for this, huh?
Well, yeah, they had, yeah. Beaumont, Texas in July was fun. I got heat exhaustion.
Why do you do it there? Why do they do
That's
it?
where the league puts
Who,
them.
who runs? What idiot runs this?
I have no comment on that.
Jesus.
They just have one of them
Beaumont,
point to the
Texas?
map.
In July?
Yeah, first day
3,000
we
degrees?
played 3 games in a row, and I got heat exhaustion and threw up in front of the hotel.
Jesus.
They're real athletes.
I broke my rib last year.
I know me easier war stories. Justin,
I got shingles after that.
I did
Shingles
reach
are no
out
fun.
to the Iowa.
What do you say?
So we said July and August are pretty busy, but after that,
Oh, Jesus. Well, his entire July and August are busy?
well, I think he was talking about the town. Like he said the town of like 1,000 people
Panora?
goes up to 4,000 people.
Oh, wow. I don't like it. I'm in the middle of that.
We can't take it.
Where does he want us to do it?
He was thinking about that the spot, the restaurant you mentioned,
Ruby's?
the Owl's Nest.
Oh, the Owl's Nest. Oh, okay.
Hoot hoot.
Hoot hoot is right.
Yes.
Damn right.
I mean, tell him we're willing to. I'm willing to wade into 4,000 people in July and August. If
Well,
necessary.
well, I think he was like more like, when do you want to do it?
No,
Because he can do it. Do you want to do it this summer? Do you want to do it in the?
What do you think?
Whenever works.
Okay, it's not important. When are you going? When are you and your mom going swimming?
I don't know yet. This was brought up in
Why don't you
passing.
bring that up? Why don't you get that settled, and then we'll work around it. Okay? Your mom flying 3,000 miles round trip to go
For a
swimming,
swim.
to go around. Some of you can
In
do
the
your,
summer when you have a pool.
you can do it in your backyard. Is it just you and your mom going?
I don't know. She just mentioned that she wanted to go because they have some deal going on with Disney where you can get 5 passes for like $300.
She knows it's cheaper to not go at all, right?
Yes, but
Well, he's really critical, Justin. Huh?
I know Mike hates me now.
He
It
does
sucks.
hate you.
Some tension here.
Justin's never been this frigid about my jokes.
Did you have to hold the little plate yesterday or no? With the ketchup? Mike driving back.
Get some
or no?
nuggets.
Oh no,
on the way
he got it out of the chair for me.
That's
very
Did you
kind.
smell it or no?
I did see it as I
Yeah.
got close.
When I open the door, you go, there it is.
Well, I'm trying to think which dates would work then. Let me think. To me, it's almost like, Justin, maybe, I'm curious, what do you think of this? We do the show on the 29th after the game, then maybe we go that week. Unless you have
Yeah.
something going on. July, I'm saying.
July?
28th, come back, do a show the day after, and then just go.
Yeah, that could probably work.
And see who wants to join us on. Can you do that, Mike, or no? If you can, it's okay.
That I'd have to see. I'm not
Okay.
sure.
Yeah, if you can do it, great. If not, no big deal. Okay. Justin, he's not going to do it, right?
Sounds like it.
Yeah. I like the idea of Mike, Justin, and Ryan on the car together, though. There is something to
Sure,
that.
we all do.
There's Ryan will just. I think he'll sleep a
the
lot.
whole time, right?
I think he'll sleep. Maybe
guess,
he can maybe
yeah.
sleep the whole time.
Yeah, he does not seem like a complainer, but we might find out a
Oh,
lot
a
about
total
him.
bitch. Yeah. And, that's what I mean. That trip, you find out who he is.
Right, exactly.
You know what that's like. A drive like that, you find out who he is.
And you also want to do something.
I
He's
don't
like,
want to do anything.
yeah, he'll just say, I don't want to do it.
Yeah, I mean, again, like if he wants to do it at his house, like there's not going to have 1,000 people at this bar. Like,
Oh yeah, that's the thing. He won't go.
Yeah, he just won't go.
Oh, Rimo?
Yeah.
Oh, Rimo will go. I think. You don't think?
I don't think so.
He'll be like, it's too much.
Yeah.
Call him up, Justin.
Yes.
I don't think he'll answer.
It is late. I mean, it's early
It's
rather.
early. Yeah.
Probably just having his breakfast now.
Beanbag Ron is also saying he's not going to join Spaces until the game. He's not doing it either. That's a teammate right there.
Oh, yeah.
Good teammate.
Leading by example.
We calling him, Justin?
Hello.
Oh.
Would you be willing to join Justin and potentially Mike on that trip to Iowa for the live show?
I would.
You're in.
Wow.
You're in.
I'm in.
Okay. What do you think of that, Justin?
That's big news.
Where are you at right now? You're at the not the Fenway one. You're at the one with the old,
Dorchester, but I'm contemplating going to Fenway.
just contemplating it right
Thinking
now.
about it.
It's a little warm today.
Yes.
Are you in
That's
bed?
what-
Are you in your bed right now?
I'm in bed.
Okay. Clothed or no?
What? Unclothed.
Totally naked.
Yes.
Sweet.
Wow. Your penis is inverted as you look at it right now.
Yes.
Okay.
Inside, looking out.
Inside looking out. Okay. So you're in for the trip. It's at the end of I don't know why I'm telling you the dates like it matters, but it's at the end of
Clear
July.
your schedule.
Yeah. So we're going to play the game the 28th. We're looking at it right now, Justin. We'll play the game the 28th, come back to a show the 29th, and then take off.
Sounds good.
Right? Why not, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. You're okay with that. As long as you're, just tell me if you're not.
I think so.
Okay. Okay. Have you been listening to the show today, Rimo?
I have.
Or do you like this hot dog idea or no?
I'm against it.
Okay.
Against
Good.
it.
Well, say, you know what, Mike?
Against anything,
Save for the drive. Save for the drive. Bye, Rimo. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye.
See you, buddy.
Even I'm not against it. It's
Justin,
funny.
he's against it.
Doesn't sound that way.
That's work, though. He's got to put it together. It's like a.
Oh, he's
entrepreneurial
against anyone doing
spirit.
it. He's against anyone doing
like
it.
attempting it. It's the downside, I think. Is this.
These two have been cold
That's
ever since
the
they
way
got
I
there.
like it.
Who's that? Mike and Justin.
Mike and Justin
They
have
hate
been
each
frosty.
other.
It's been,
They hate each other.
I did ask Justin. Justin was directing Blind Owl, and I thought they were in the studio. The door must have been open, so I must have heard him outside.
Yeah.
I thought they were in the studio, and Justin kept saying, "Take a U-turn," which I thought was not. Can't really
U-turn?
That was my reaction. He goes, "I've said that to you before."
it was very
really?
I was like,
Really?
I'm sorry.
What are you so
He's
upset
been
about?
snippy
Justin?
with me.
Well, it's just that's what you take when you're going up the stairs. You take a U-turn, and then you take another U-turn when you get to the top of the stairs.
This is a baby drive, Justin. 1,300 miles on I-90 West.
Oh, that's nothing. That's
I mean, if you pussies want to fly, go for it. But what's that? I'll be seeing America myself. Panora, Iowa. One stop, one night, you're done.
like one stop before then.
I think, right? You don't want to drive 20 hours straight through, do you?
That's a lot.
We could.
I mean, you could do anything, I guess, but it's out there in Iowa, though, man. It's, you're getting out there.
Yeah.
Looks beautiful. But I see
James was nice when I was there. I liked it.
Yeah.
So that would be what, that Thursday?
That's what I was thinking. Or yeah.
So we do the show Tuesday.
Yeah. We might maybe we do a show Thursday, like a show somewhere, and then Friday we do it with the guy. Maybe.
Oh, we do it from like a hotel.
Yeah, we do like a show. We fuck around somewhere and do it. I don't know. Just have some laughs,
Just the guys.
Just the boys,
Yeah.
The bros.
Rimo, Blind Mike, Justin.
I mean, there's like, Rimo going to get his own hotel room? I guess.
Well, no, I would assume we were.
What?
Assume we would just share a hotel room.
But you didn't share a hotel room last year, did you?
No, we didn't. And look what happened. There
Oh,
was
you-
all this fighting and stuff. Maybe
Would
that's
you
why.
Would you rather share a hotel room with Rimo than not?
Yeah, probably. That would make
Very
sense.
strange adult instinct.
He sleeps nude.
Got a good look at that
I've seen how
inverted
much these
penis.
hotel
He doesn't
rooms
have a
cost.
penis, though, so it doesn't really matter.
True.
What'd you say, Justin?
I've seen how much these hotel rooms cost. We don't each need our own hotel room.
It's fine. It comes out of my end. It's fine. I don't worry about that. I will also say the hotel was it can't be any worse than last year. Like where Rimo is right now is nicer than that North Dakota hotel room. That
North
Bismarck
Dakota one was rough.
I pulled up that Bismarck hotel room and I gasped.
Yeah.
Like there were like literally prostitutes in the front and like broken glass. Remember that?
I showered the morning we got there.
Yeah.
And I was like, my next shower will just be wherever we're going.
Yeah, there's no. We were on the road early next morning, I assume, right?
Yeah.
That was the first one, right?
Yes.
Julie's a cunt.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
wow, yeah.
That's where we got up early, and that's where Justin didn't ask Mick something.
That's where it all started,
Oh,
Justin.
boy.
Yeah.
Right.
We're all in different
Want to
hotel rooms.
apologize or no?
Yeah.
For asking him if he wanted breakfast and letting him know that I was
Yes.
planning on going to
Yes.
McDonald's. Yes, I
Thank you.
apologize for that.
Did you guys play video games that night or something? Or was that South Dakota?
That was South
We
Dakota.
went
They
to
went to Dave and Buster's, right?
Buster's.
In South Dakota, though.
Because remember, you remember this? We made a bet that I had a giant stuffed bear,
Oh, yes.
and then he said, "I'll bet you $100 you don't." And then my dad FaceTimed in. He had it.
I do remember that. Now I remember that, yes.
And you got that fish.
And I also remember the guy
Yeah.
touching Mike's shirt at the South Dakota pizza
Yes,
place.
you liked it very much.
Very strange.
That's odd.
Yeah, give me a little turkey on my pizza.
Which was weird. The whole thing was weird. The whole thing was very South Dakota. But this trip, I think, will be good.
We're bringing Milton's out west. What is
Yes.
this? We've never
Yeah, I gotta
seen.
love
We've never
these.
seen
This
this
shirt's
quality.
incredible.
That's true. That's a good point.
Greg
Yeah.
Milton's moment.
Yeah.
So Rimo in for Mick this year. Well, we'll see. I mean, we'll find out.
Hey, could he be offered a job by the end of the trip?
That's true. We haven't hired a producer yet. Rhyme, I do like the. I feel like Mike. I know Mike is leaving the show basically, but I feel like Mike should go on this trip, Justin.
Yeah, I feel like Mike would have a good time.
I like the idea of Mike and Justin, that camera in the front seat together, and Rimo just in the back seat. Mike, just go for, can you just go for
like
10
that.
miles, even if you don't go at all, and just we'll drop you off somewhere on the bike.
It is enticing.
We'll drop you off in Hartford or something. You take the bus back. Jesus. Well, all right. So Rimo's in.
Sounds it.
We kind of, if Mike doesn't do it, I hope he does. We kind of need somebody else. We're going to do a show. I'm just saying. I don't know who that is, but me, you, and Rimo, Justin, doing a show together.
The bus did mention to me that he might be available.
I'll say this right now. Rimo, Gus, Mike, and
fucking
Justin. Mike,
go.
you have to do that.
Schedule's starting to get a little tight.
This is
That's a
House
great way
need
to
a little
leave.
work around
That's
then,
a
Mike?
great way to leave the show. Gus, you think would be in for that?
I think so.
If Gus is in for that, he can come.
Wow.
I would have to rent a car though. I don't think
You
everyone
did that
would
last
fit.
time, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. God, who else could be worse?
Gus. Oh, Mike, this is my dream.
I mean, Andy Mayo is an easy answer to who would be worse, but
Honestly, it was crazy. Like,
I don't know about
Andy May would be like an oasis for Mike, like a human to talk to.
There'd be some TV show we'd have in common or something.
Maybe
Yeah.
you stop somewhere, Mike would be like, "Can we just go for a little walk and just talk about stuff?" Be a normal person.
Yeah.
ask me a few questions, Mayo, please.
Because if you said everybody, Mayo would be like my first pick to like hang out with in that group.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
You know, not counting you, Justin, of course.
Thank you.
The Gus of it all could be fun, though.
Poo-poo's in that.
You think like an hour in that'd be fun? Like 7 hours in?
That's true.
You gotta go all in then. That to me, that's like that is. I might even be in that car at that point.
Just
ice cream.
How many hours is it to roughly?
Quick 19 hours.
So it's 19 hours of Gus going like, I guess I'm gonna have to answer this,
Right.
and me having to go, answer what, Gus?
Boy, I'm surprised they tweet that about me.
19 hours, 36 minutes.
That's a breeze, right?
Easy drive.
We go through Chicago
There you go.
pretty much.
Yeah. I don't know if we'll be stopping there again this year, but you never know.
Mike, we'll be stopping.
Where's that?
Buffalo.
Going through Buffalo.
Oh, that's yes.
Can't you go a different way or no?
Not on Apple Maps. It says you got to take I-90 the entire
There's
way.
no other way to get to Iowa from Massachusetts.
I mean, I guess
You have to go through.
You
Buffalo.
could go.
If you
go
dip-
through
if you-
New York.
If you dip south, it's a little longer, though, I would think, right?
Yeah, I would say so.
Because Iowa's out by almost like Nebraska.
Hmm.
I love Iowa, though. Great state. The birth of Kate Minahan, of course.
And also, someone mentioned to me that they had you said you would do a show at someone's house in New Hampshire because he bought like 100 pay-per-views.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure. Whenever. Just let me know.
Gotcha.
We can do that. Sure. No problem. Of course. All right. Blind Owl, good to see you. Always welcome here.
Thanks. Thanks for having me.
Enjoy the rest of your day. Mike, Blind Mike Project, blindmike.net. We'll see you next week, I assume.
Sounds good.
Right? What, next Monday, I assume, Justin, or no?
I believe so.
So
Depends
Friday
on the
is
schedule.
unnamed. We'll have to figure out a name, too, somewhere on the road. That's the other thing on that Thursday. Just got to figure out a place for me to do it.
I mean, I guess you could do it.
That's what I'm saying. So if we get
Chicago?
there, let's just say we leave Tuesday. No. Because if we leave Tuesday, we get there Thursday. Then if we do a show somewhere and like we have a dedicated place where I can just do unnamed, even from your computer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the only thing is like internet. Internet's tough in these places.
In like Des Moines?
Probably Des Moines.
I think Des Moines is close to. See how far Des Moines is from Panera. What the hell, Panora? I don't think it's far. That's probably where we're going to stay, I think. So they'll just bunk up. It'll probably Gus and Mike and Rimo and Justin, or maybe Rimo and Mike. I don't know.
Straws.
Yeah, whatever works.
I think Gus and Mike would be the best.
Imagine hoping Justin's your roommate, just like you're holding your breath. Randy Mayo.
I would pay for
It's 56 minutes
to
away.
get Justin. It would need to
Do
be
a body part. You have to do a body part.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no question.
Worth it in that
Not even.
situation.
Yeah.
All right, but here's the other. Okay, so of those two, who do you take? It gotta be Rimo.
Rimo wouldn't do much.
He's quiet. I think.
I don't.
There's a chance he's insane. Like he might rape you or something.
Yeah, I don't know enough about.
But having Gus as your roommate, or
stoned the whole time,
just like talking and vaping and yapping and on the phone and excited. And
I
talking
prefer
about
him stoned. I think.
Definitely. Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
he's definitely an up late kind of guy too.
Oh, he says he is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
So is Rimo though.
Yeah.
That's
True,
the
that's
thing.
a problem.
I'm gonna have to. My skills are gonna be put to the test. I'm really gonna have to wake these guys up.
You may have to physically carry Rimo to the
I'm telling you, Rimo would just sleep in the car. Just
Leave
crack
him
the
there.
window
Yeah.
open and he'll sleep in the car. I don't think he would care at all.
I think you'd notice.
Imagine walking on the Marriott in the morning, just see Rimo pass out in the back of there naked.
No penis.
These guys no penis? That could happen, I guess.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, Mike has to do it, right?
This is Mike. You got to do it.
It's just a matter of I'm. This is like when I start moving. So
trying to think of it. I'm watching him construct this
there's
live.
so many things. They told me if I'm not there, the house is going to crumble that weekend. So
I don't value you'll be in the
Literally has to
moving
hold up
process, Mike. I don't know.
I'm a big part of it. I'm pivotal.
I mean, just the idea. 4 hours in,
It sounds like something I have that weekend.
15 hours to go. We'll get you back by Sunday night, Justin. Show Friday? Yeah.
So
many days is that?
Thursday night is the Iowa show.
Well, I was thinking maybe Friday would be the Iowa show because Thursday we'll do our show and Unnamed.
Okay.
And then you got if it's Friday, you'd be back Saturday night potentially or early Sunday.
Okay. If it's Friday night, will we just drive straight home from Saturday morning?
Well, I think you'd stay there Friday night and then do whatever you want. It was like going back from the coast. It's up to you guys when you're
I will
driving
say
back.
those final hours are like
rough.
get me the fuck home.
Those are rough.
I'll say this: I think Gus won't do it.
Oh.
Gus a big talk, no action guy.
True.
I think.
Well, he would have to let us know.
You know what, Gus? I'm daring you to do it.
Oh no, Gus.
Daring you, Gus. Daring you.
You have to do it now, Gus.
If you
Come
like
on.
Mike, you'll do it. Mike wants you to do it.
Sure. I won't be there. It'd be cool if
Fucking Mike should do it too. He's not doing it.
This car's getting awfully full.
I want 8 people in that car. The clowns just rolling out. Gus, Mike, Rimo, just piling out of the car. Well, all right. We'll keep you updated on that. And then we're back Friday with Polar and who?
Polar and Ben. Let me see here.
Ben.
You know Ben.
Good enough. Okay. Back Friday with those guys. We will talk to you then. Come back. Thanks, guys.